Everyone, and welcome to our very spontaneous Women's Champions League final live watch along. We do know there's lots of other football going on right now, including the men's championship playoffs as well. So we know there's lots going on. So thank you to everyone who's chosen to have us on, either on the main screen, the background, watch along. But everyone is welcome. So we will see what happens this afternoon. But of course, I can never do this by myself. Chloe, how are you? Are you excited for the final?
I'm good. I'm very excited. Hoping it'll be a decent game. A little bit nervous for some reason. Don't know. We don't know why, but
yeah, we both said we are nervous for this to happen. We're not quite sure why, because it's two giants of the game, isn't it? So as we can see behind me, I do have an Arsenal and Barcelona shirt. Call me what you will. Fake fan FC. However, you can't deny what Barcelona have achieved, but for Arsenal to get this far, beating Lyon, just from where they've come from the last time they were in a Champions League final, I genuinely don't know how this is gonna go. Chloe, any ideas?
I've got no idea. I mean, I'm very jealous I'm not in Lisbon at the minute. Like, that would be so fun. No, I mean, Arsenal have always said they're the underdog. Like Emily Fox, Leah Williamson, Katie McCabe, Caitlin Ford, even all the interviews they've done this week, they've been like, yeah, we're the underdogs. No one expects us to do anything, but I think they could. I think they probably will go behind because it's what Arsenal do. But
sorry to any Arsenal fans watching.
Yes, sorry to Arsenal fans, but stats don't lie. I know. I just don't know. I just feel like it could generally go anyway, and I've got no idea. I'm really hoping it's Arsenal though, and it doesn't go to extra time or penalties, because I'm saying this as neutral. I genuinely don't think I could do it.
I was going to say the literal head loss on here if it does go to penalties. And also we will be joined by Paul for the second half as well, so it'll be great to hear his thoughts, even though if people watch the show usually, you probably already know what Paul thinks of Barcelona by this point. But thank you to everyone who's joining us in the chat. Evening, see, I'm used to evening. Afternoon to Emma, to Graham, good evening. Said it again. Good evening. I'm so wired to say good evening. There we go. 10 to 5. Early evening? Yeah, we can get away with it, can't we? However, what I do want to look at, we've got the starting lineups on the screen. So, Chloe, have a look through that for me. Barcelona have gone all out if you look at the names on that sheet. But for Arsenal, of course, they've got Van Domselaar back in goal. How much of a boost is that? You think?
Huge boost. I mean, I just hope she's not dosed up on painkillers like they said she was last time out against Lyon. Like when.
Sorry for her.
I mean, but I think that's such a good boost. I mean, to be fair, I think they've got a strong lineup. You know, Ford, Russo, Chloe Kelly. Could this be her last game in an Arsenal shirt? No,
probably not.
I think we're all adamant she's staying, aren't we?
Well, the fact that she's starting in a Champions League final kind of says a lot, doesn't it? But of course, questions about Beth Mead's future as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's gone from being a starter to further down the pecking order. And is she okay with it? Who knows? So yeah, people in the chat, thank you for joining us. People watching, remember, put all your thoughts in. We'll discuss them, and we'll be one big community this afternoon watching this match. There's still about 9 minutes to go till kickoff. And I was looking through that Barcelona lineup. They've still got Paraluelo to bring off the bench. They've got Vicky Lopez to bring on, Engin to come on, and you just think, this is, if you're going to beat any Barcelona side, this is the one to really, really go for, isn't it? I would just say Matthew. Afternoon, Matthew. Got it right this time. Currently live with our Paul on the radio. Yes, Matthew and Paul are doing their show together. And we hope it's going well, and we can't wait to see. Matthew, feel free to join in, by the way, afterwards as well. Paul will give you the link. And we'll have a chat about what's going on. We've currently got lots of flags appearing on the stage, lots of dancing. We love a bit of rhythmic dancing. Obviously, we're watching on mute for copyright reasons. So if we are missing anything in the commentary, that's quite funny. Please do let us know. Please do let us know, indeed. This is a sellout for the 3rd year in a row, which I think says everything about where women's football is going for all of those who say no one watches. Now, for Arsenal, I've got some stats. Chloe, I know you like your stats, but I've got some for you. In the last 10 years in the Champions League, only Barcelona or Lyon have won the title. It's gone between two. So this could be the year that a different team gets their name on that list. But Chloe, if you think about players like Kim Little, like, what is this going to mean for her? Yes, being back in a final, but also if they win it, what's it going to mean?
I think it would mean everything to her because, you know, she's an absolute club legend. I mean, if you've watched all the press that Arsenal have done this week, their players could not speak like any higher officer. And Leah Williamson has practically always said, "We're doing this for Kim. Like this is all for Kim." And I think it would just mean everything to her. And I want them to lift it for her. Like I want it to be Kim's trophy. I want her to lift it. It's just
yes, they need to rename it Kim's Trophy.
Kim's Trophy.
They really need to. And did you know Barcelona and Arsenal have only faced each other 4 times?
Have they?
Yes, they have. And let me tell you, the only 2 players still in the squad, either squad, from the first match they ever played together, it was Barcelona's first European match, and they lost 3-0 to Arsenal. September 25th, 2012, that's when it was. And there's only Kim and Alexia that are still on the teams from that day. So the history kind of associated with this fixture is phenomenal. And you can see like the stadium there, there's like the red and white corner. You've got, I mean, it looks, I know it said it's sold out, but we know what they say is sold out versus attendance, but it looks so good. It looks so good. And you can just imagine what that atmosphere is gonna be like. And just seeing the badges. I mean, that moment for Renee Sleggers as well, coming in after being an interim manager, taking over, and then seeing her team get right to the final must be incredible. It's just zoomed in on a Barcelona shirt, and it's one of the Spotify special ones. I'm sure they go for around €200. So fair play to that lady who was wearing one of those. Is that crazy expensive? Now, Graham's put a question there while we're just waiting. The trophy's coming out at the moment. Has the Man City women downfall started? Could they really struggle next year? Well, because we had the news today, didn't we, Chloe? Who's left unexpectedly?
Jill O'Lord.
Jill Road has gone back to FC 20, her first professional club. I'm all about the stats today. And yeah, she said she hasn't felt happiness in football for a while, and that she feels like she could be back to her former happiness in this one. So I think with Nick Cushing still being, again, an interim temporary manager, yeah, I think there's a lot going on at City. And I think, I don't know, do you reckon a change would be good for them at the minute? Because they're not where they should be, are they?
No, and I mean, I was a little bit shocked by Jill announcing it because she spent half of her time at the club doing rehab for the ACL injury that they've just shown Ian Wright. Oh, that man. No, she has spent like the majority of her time at City injured, and I do feel like she probably did find that hard because coming back from a long-term injury is hard, particularly when there are other players who have signed and are starting before you because you have had that long-term injury type.
I just think I'm looking, yeah.
So, but also looking at stats, she's never really stayed at a club for more than 2 years, and she's been at City for 2 years. So
it's time's up. It's a bit like me in a job. I get to about 2 years, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good now. That's new challenge. Let's go. So yeah, I totally get it, Jill, to be honest. Totally get it. We've got the teams coming out. I do have to say those Arsenal jackets look incredibly comfy.
Love it.
Incredibly comfy. And Matthew's thinking the same thing as you, Chloe. Doesn't spend too long at clubs. But he puts on the end, I hope it's not due to injury fears. I mean, it could be to do with kind of the support you've got as well, and the staff, and what you've kind of got there. And if she feels she might be supported more near her family, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think FC20 are going to have a few more fans popping over next season, because she's got such a following, hasn't she? Right, teams are out. We're doing the lovely camera slow long pan across. Game face is
so serious. Like, smile, guys. You're in Champions League final. Look, a little bit happy.
Can we just say though, the fact that we've had, it feels like a month of World Sevens where everyone's like pretending to be different athletes and sports and skittles and all of these things, to now have like serious football where the offside rule is back and there's 11 players on each team. It's such it's whiplash, isn't it? Football whiplash.
World Sevens was great though. Like, that was the most fun football I think.
I was going to say half time we will talk about World Sevens because what a mad couple of days that was. Good afternoon to our lovely Sam who set this up for us. A lovely little weekend bonus. Yes, absolutely. Yes, and Emma says you actually get the subs announced in this game. Yes. Yes, you do. So let's go through it then. So for Arsenal, we've got Van Domselaar in goal. We've got Fox, Williamson, Catley and McCabe at the back. Little, Leon Hudson-Monum and Caldente, Kelly, Russo and Ford. Oh, looks like they're doing a front three. I take it back. Kelly, Russo and Ford up top. Barcelona then, we've got Katakoy in goal. We've got Onabaje, Paredes, Leon, Rolfo at the back. Possibly Rolfo sitting a bit higher up. Bonmati, Patrick Guijarro, Bodeas, Caroline Graham Hansen, Payot and Pina as well. Now, we talked about Barcelona being that incredibly attacking lineup. Kim Little and Alexia there shaking hands as captains. Ready for the off. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Matthew saying, not going to lie, I'm watching this game in a Chelsea shirt, preparing for the biggest hate watch along. Hey, as long as you're happy, Matthew, that's all that is. Apologies if anyone heard my Alexa reminder in the background there. Emma is asking, why does Alexia have Alexia on her shirt and not Nutella? Well, that's because, Emma, her name is not Nutella. Sponsored by Chocolate Spread. Otto is in good form this afternoon already.
Alexia Nutella. I like it. Let's just rename her now.
Alexia Nutella. So, Emma, I believe, so especially with Spanish players in general and a lot of European players, they've got a lot of names, especially from their mother side, the father side. So they just get what they're referred to as. So instead of, we know we've got Guijarro on there, but she'll always have Patri on the back of her shirt instead of Patricia, which is great. And I was going to say Sunderland, as you can probably tell by my accent, if people are new to the pod, Sunderland have apparently scored for promotion in the 95th minute of 97 of added time. Okay, right, I'll keep an eye on that. And we've also kicked off in the Women's Champions League as well. I think as long as Arsenal don't concede in like the first couple of minutes, I think they're good. If they just kind of feel each other out, set the pace, and not get a bit nervy, and just really, really go for it. That's all they can do, really, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, the best part was the other day when they all went to get like their brows and lashes done for the big final. It's like, yes, it's like literally about 8 of them well, practically the whole team, it just went and got like the brows, the lashes, tan, and it's like, yeah, this is priorities for the final straight.
Hey, you've got to look good to feel good, especially in a final in front of all of these thousands of people. Yes, that was Watson scoring for Sunderland in the 95th minute. Could you imagine if Sunderland win promotion and then I haven't quite decided who I'm supporting yet for this one. If Sunderland get back in the Premier League, I don't quite know what I'm going to do. We also need, if anyone knows from the Pod Awards as well, the meme of Ant just running around and shouting and celebrating. That's what we need. And Graham's had exactly the same thought. Oh, can you imagine if they've done it at Wembley, if they've done it? And I promise we will keep talking about the women's football as well. But what a moment for Sunderland if they can do it. Right, they've played everything. All of the extra time. They're in the 98th minute of 97. Are they going to do it? Oh, this has made it even better. Emma said, I forgot about that and pictured a little ant going around celebrating. No, not the insect. Our lovely ant who joins us on the pod. I have to say this game already is really physical. And then it's just if they can sustain it, isn't it, for the duration. They played 9 minutes of added time. I'm now just like, phone's there, TV's there. Why do we have a championship countdown? That's a really good idea. Good idea? I don't know, but it's also wrong. Shall we? Right, hang on. 3. And thank you indeed to Sam if that was you who did that. 2. Hang on, let me catch this up. 3. Oh, it's not playing ball, this clock. 6 minutes? No. Might have to sack this clock off. It's not 6 minutes. 3 minutes. 4 minutes, 27. Right. I'll leave it on 4 minutes 30 and I'll come back to it and I'll press play when it's actual 4 minutes 30. I was going to say, Emma, we didn't even notice, but thank you. But we want to keep everyone up to date and on time. Chloe, what time are you on clockwise?
I've just hit 4 minutes 3.
Oh, how am I so far behind? Okay. I've just hit 4 minutes 6. You know, you watch on the official app and this is it.
Oh, I'm on TNT.
Oh, right. You're on the big time. Okay.
I'm big time.
Ball's gone back to Katakoi. Nah, I'm just on the freebie. On the actual app. I do have to say, the DAZN app is so good for so many things, but it takes forever to load. Right. I've now synced it up-ish.
Yeah, the scenes from DAZN yesterday were quite good when it was showing them all on the pitch and they were all laughing at Kyra because she was doing ballet. She's doing it perfectly. And like Caitlin, Steph, and Chloe were all trying to copy her. It was quite funny.
I have to say, the social media has got so much better now. Right, the clock's a little bit ahead, but we'll deal with it. I mean, Chloe, is anything near to yours?
Where I am. Right, the clock's in time with me.
Perfect. Right, we'll time Chloe. And I'll just be reacting. So, Chloe, if anything happens, feel free to.
I can see Katie McCabe, and she's very blonde.
And so, more blonde in the team.
She's so
making it even harder for some commentators.
Oh, it's so funny. Blonde FC.
And throw-ins, going back to Patry. Back to Mappy Leon at the back. That pitch, though, half in shade and half in the sun, like, That's got to be so annoying. So annoying for the players. Because I don't know about you, but if that's ever kind of happened before, it feels like where the shade comes in, like that's the end of the pitch. And it feels weird trying to like see through the shadow into the rest of it. Afternoon to Chris, who's joining us. Thank you very much. We know there's loads going on. And of course, just thinking about it, if the lads are back in the Prem, does that then mean that the women get a bigger budget?
Ooh,
that might be nice.
maybe.
That might be nice. They've now played 12 minutes of extra time. Can they not? There's 82,000 there at Wembley, and nearly 83 cheering the boys on. And I think they said, was it about 70,000 the stadium? Have I just made that up? Let's have a look. It is a 50,000 capacity. 50,000 capacity for this one. You'd think, oh yeah, because I remember they said, why have they downgraded the stadium when they can definitely sell more tickets? Chloe Kelly just completely taken out the Barca players left, right, and centre.
She means business.
Pina's on the floor, and she's like, "You're gonna give her a card? You're not right." Official for those who follow the men's football. They've done it. They've done it. Sunderland are back in the Prem. I love that. All of the comments out. Oh, that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Mayenda and Watson, take a bow, boys, for getting the lads back into the top flight. Woo! So now, full focus. Everyone who's here for the women's game can go back to that match. Now we know the score. Incredible indeed. And about time. They've been building for years to get back on there. And as One Football's just popped up with the wait is over, yes, absolutely indeed. Was the ball out there is the question. Right. Oh,
Katie just nearly clattered into Daphne.
Oh,
trying to clear it.
Oh, stop trying to be clever in the box. Literally just boot it out. Also, if Katie McCabe, I know we've talked about it, and I know she's one of your favourite players. So please take this the right way.
Go on.
She just needs to be careful and play her best game rather than her I don't care game and just kind of like flying through everyone. Matthew, Freya, we're going to celebrate with the Palmo. Mate, if I was in the Northeast, yes, I would. I doubt anywhere around here, however, knows what a Palmo is. So unfortunately not.
Yes, because this means something. So Katie needs to be careful, needs to watch herself. If somebody, not mentioning any names, is fouled, just don't react. Stay cool.
Yeah, don't give away any penalties. Don't clatter into Daphne, because I think fandom head loss if Zinsberger is put into goal against Barcelona. Because she gets a lot of hate, doesn't she? She gets a lot of hate. Bless. And for anyone else who might be bothered, Sunderland haven't been in the Prem since the 16-17 season. So it's been a long time coming for the boys.
Should we go to Bramley-Moore Dock to watch Sunderland Everton?
Yes. Hey, if we can get tickets, let's go.
Let's
go indeed. Check out the new stadium, of course. Making sure it's as good as they say it is.
Not Bramley-Moore, sorry, the Hill Dickinson.
Oh yes, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. You must think for Mariona as well, like being in a final against our old team and being able to be like, I've done it. I changed team and I can still get here. Oh, that could have been really lovely. Caitlin Ford.
Stargo.
Oh, if that header was just a bit more on it. Lovely ball into the box. We just couldn't quite get the angle. Of course, it was Kim Little. Of course, it was Kim with that lovely cross into the box.
But that will give Arsenal such a boost. Like, I mean, not the first half necessarily, but second half of the season, Caitlin Ford has been absolutely phenomenal. Like and I think she's played like left wing a lot of the time. Like she's played on the left instead of like where she normally plays, and I think that's been such a huge advantage. And she's been great.
Yeah, I just think she's been able to turn her hand to a couple of positions, hasn't she? So the fact that she can now be an extra attacking threat, which is what Arsenal need. Oh, Aitana curls it, and Daphne is able to collect. Good, that's what we need. Right, time checks. Graham's on 10:45. Yeah, if everyone who's watching, if they want to do a time check, just so we can get where we all are. I'm still on a replay, so I can't currently tell you where I am.
I'm on 12:20.
12:20. Right, I'm on. Okay, just turned 12:19. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Only a couple of seconds behind. 12:30-ish. How? What? What is happening? 12:30, 12:40. Okay, I'm behind everyone, which is always helpful when the host is behind. So yeah, Chloe, please shout if anything happens, or anything interesting happens. Leah Williamson standing over the ball, ready to go. I wonder if I change to a different app, it might. The second half, I'll do the app on a different thing and see if it works. Graham's on TNT as well. See?
Yeah, I'm on TNT.
Everyone on TNT.
Oh, Chloe Kelly just skies it. Good attempt, but absolutely skied it.
Could you imagine if that went in though? The power on that for it to go in. That would have been incredible.
She knew straight when she turned around. She was like, "Yeah, nah. Oh, Renee, you'll be fine, girl." Renee actually looks like she could be a player though, which is the funniest part of this entire thing.
Honestly, she blends in so well. So well. Graham, isn't Ish the official time sponsor of the Wednesday podcast? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Because you know what? Life happens.
Renee's just
follows us everywhere. If you are new to the pod, of course, welcome to the lovely family. We like to have fun. We don't take things too seriously. And chaos is our middle name. Hashtag Team Chaos. I felt very RuPaul there, where everything was like hashtag Drag Race.
Hashtag Drag Race UK.
Do you remember when it was like everything with a reference like available now on iTunes?
Oh my god. Yes. Oh, that's just live, laugh, RuPaul's Drag Race.
I was watching the best of Jinx Monsoon the other day, and it was phenomenal.
I've been watching the All Stars tournament, like the actual tournament, and it is.
Oh, the new one. Is it good?
It is really good. It's so messy, but obviously because the first thing of stuff's always messy because they've never done it before, so no one actually knows what's happening.
Oh, Kate McCabe down right, trying to save it against Graham Hansen.
He's properly get into it with Graham Hansen, isn't she? Like,
hey, she's got to at this point. Honor coming quite high up the pitch.
And I think it's really nice that Adidas gifted them boots for getting to the Champions League. Like, that's just...
Yeah, the personalised boots. Yes, that was a really, really nice touch. Graham's just said I could be Frupaul. Can I be Freypaul instead? Yes, I could. Yes, I could indeed.
Barcelona
Mappy taking a corner. Again, complete contrast from the World Sevens. Everyone is so serious, and it's great. And steps up, left foot into the box. Oh, that sunshine looks blinding as anything.
Yeah, but imagine how tough it is going from playing in the shade and then going into something like, whoa. This is
Because if you get like sports sunglasses on.
Well, Dean Henderson always wears a cap when it's sunny when he's playing.
That just feels like Sunday League, like under 10s, doesn't it? Put your little cap on.
It's hilarious. He's just got this cap on it. It's like, yeah, everyone else toughs it out and he's just got a cap.
Tell you what would annoy me, and I think Emma mentioned it earlier. The drone, the camera, the shadow. I'd be trying to kick that. Because you just see something moving out the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. Oh, Bonmatti's over on the right now. Oh. Play anywhere, that girl. Kim Little versus Caroline Graham Hansen. See, these are the battles we want for the final. Dramatic fall to the floor by Chloe Kelly there. Oh, calls for handball. Renee is not happy. This is fantastic. I've missed Champions League football. This is great. And it is really good to see Daphne back. Like, I know we said earlier about hope she's actually fully fit this time, rather than they're just pushing it to try and push it. Chris is building Lego. This is like the best afternoon. We've got Lego, we've got football, we've got promotion. Emma can't see in the sun. What a cracking afternoon. Cracking afternoon indeed. My dad's just texted us, bless him. Hi, Freya. Well, we got there. Good game to watch. Well done, the lads. Bless him. Ball's back with Williamson. Trying down the right. Ball's gone out of play. Emily Fox was convinced she was going to keep it in, though. You know, we were talking about underrated players. I think even players like Emily Fox still aren't really talked about as much as they should be, are they?
No, they're not. And it's a lot like the Caitlin Ford situation where they're like mainstream players, you know who they are, they just don't get talked about. And I think Emily Fox has been really good. Like,
oh, good, yeah.
So good. And she's just not spoken about enough. A lot of players aren't spoken about enough. Like, you could create an underrated FC just out of like so many players alone.
Yeah, and if you watched our Wednesday pod, of course, we did do the WSL and Women's Championship underrated 11 from the season that we did argue over because there was so many players we could have involved. Yeah, 20 minutes in. And to be fair, it's been quite even, hasn't it? Both sides have had chances. Maybe on Barcelona's side a little bit more, possession-wise. But really, I think Daphne's had maybe 2 shots to properly save. Paredes just gone straight through Russo.
I don't like that strapping on Russo's leg.
I know.
I really don't like it.
Because now you're thinking, what about the Euros? Like, you want them to play as, you know, as best as they possibly can without any inhibitions, but then you've got like the summer maybe in the back of your mind and thinking, oh, please don't be an injury.
Because that was my thinking with the World Sevens. I only said World 11s then, World Sevens, that it would be great for the likes of, you know, Greenwood and who else was it for City that was injured for a long time? I can't remember. But you know, Greenwood to go play for it's not a serious tournament, but yeah, there's a good amount of money on the line, but it's minutes to build up because Alice Greenwood is very much still trying to get her minutes up, and because she was injured for such a long time. So you could argue that the World Sevens would have been perfect for her to just go and get like 15 minutes a half and build that
Yeah.
up. But also you can get that you don't want to risk the injury between now and the huge summer ahead. But I don't like the look of Russo's. Arsenal have scored.
I was going to say, Graham just put goal. Arsenal scored. Oh, it was an own goal.
Oh.
Own goal by Paredes, and her head sinks into her hands. The deflection comes off, and Arsenal take the lead. Oh, she's fuming. Right, Aitana's arguing with the ref. Of course she is, but why? Alexia's also there as well for backup. What have they got a problem with? Was there an offside? Was there? Let's have a look. Replay back. Cross comes in. Oh, was she? Will this score to VAR? Was Mornham offside in the build-up? Are they reviewing it? Yes, goal check. VAR. Oh, 6 weeks till the Euros. Yes,
yeah.
6 weeks indeed.
I know. I was just no. My point was just that I don't really like. Oh, VAR.
We're checking.
No goal.
No goal. Aha. Barcelona are back in. Paredes is thinking, thank God for that. Thank God we have VAR. However, Arsenal will now be thinking, yes, that's been yes, that's been taken off us, but actually, you know, we have technically scored. So that confidence will hopefully do it. Kristen, well, that VAR was quick. Yes. If only VAR could be that quick normal in real life.
The point I was essentially just making before was just that I don't really like how strapped up her leg is.
Yeah, you don't want to push it.
I don't want to push it. I mean, she's a vital player for Arsenal, and I'm fully aware that they need her. But I'm thinking from an England perspective, I just don't really like it because it looks the strapping looks very heavy.
Not as heavy as Lucy's though, usually. So let's and she's still playing. Mind you, I think if Lucy had like no legs, she'd still find a way to be the fastest person on the pitch, wouldn't she? Because let's look at Arsenal's bench. So we talked about the starting lineups. Let's look at the bench. So we've still got people like Blackstenius, who would have had a great time in the World Sevens. We've got Kuna Cross to come on. Behind me, Lena Hurtig. I'm predicting it now. Okay, Lena Hurtig is going to come on, and she's going to score the winner in. I was going to say the 89th minute, but that's a bit standard. In the 94th minute. That's my prediction for the game. It's a bold one, but I'm willing it. I'm manifesting it into reality. We've also got Beth Mead to come on, of course. So yeah, there's if Russo has to be taken off for whatever reason, I'm an Arsenal fan now. There are options. Options on the bench. But as we said, I have both shirts. We're being neutral. Well, I'll try and be. Because we're both saying, weren't we? Like, we don't support either of these teams, really. So we don't really have a horse in the race, but it would be so lovely to see an English team finally win it again.
Yeah. I'd love to see an English team win it again.
Big fan FC, yes. However, Mido scoring the win in the same day suddenly get promoted. Yes. Yeah. I will accept that. If Hurtig doesn't come on, I will accept Mido getting the winner. Because that'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
What I'd really like to see though from Arsenal is I'd like to see Kyra Cooney-Cross getting more minutes because I just don't understand what she's got to do to get those minutes because she's young. She's good. But
could she still be too young in the eyes of
great question.
The powers that be? Because she's good. You're absolutely right. What we've seen of her for Australia as well as at club level. I wish people wouldn't pass across goal. It makes us feel awful when the other team's playing so high up. 25 minutes gone. Kate McCabe's
Just fully shoved. Oh, she's getting feisty.
She's gonna get sent off, isn't she? Oh, mix up there with tumbling like skittles. Kim. The day Kim Little retires is going to be
don't you dare even utter the words.
Okay, I'll take it back. Her and Lucy Bronze are going to be at the 2060 Olympics representing Team GB.
No, do you know what? The day will come, and I don't want to speak about it.
I love you just said the day. We're not naming it.
I can't. No, because this week, all the interviews, like I said before, all the interviews that have been done, like Leah Williamson and Katie McCabe, that was so close from Frida.
Oh, that's what we want, though.
I'll finish my point in a sec.
Make Katakoi make those saves. That's exactly what we want. Yes. Come on, Frida. Yeah, sorry.
No, sorry, I was just saying that both Leah Williamson and Katie McCabe have been doing like promo all week and interviews and stuff. And they've both said they're doing it for Kim and spoke about what a legend and an icon Kim is, and we all agree. But it generally sounded like an in memoriam, and I just don't think my heart can really take an in.
Speaking of in memoriam, did we see the pictures from the Villa end of season awards where they tried to go for classy, but they ended up with in memoriam? Like,
it's fantastic.
Like, if anyone hasn't seen it, please go on Villa socials because it was awful.
Oh my god! I sent it to you and I was like, "Has she died?"
And no one's talked about it. Oh, that would have been an incredible one from Kim, but just skies it too much power.
Closer.
Oh, that would have been in the top right corner. That would have been beautiful.
Oh, I did say to Emma, it looks like they're holding a funeral. It was really cool. I mean, I appreciate
all of the season. We're just going to light this candle and awful. Yeah. Because you can get the different shades of black and white, can't you? But that was not the one.
Why was it in black and white? Why couldn't they have it in colour?
Put like a vintage, like cool sepia faded. I don't know, like something on it. Not
like having it in colour would have been fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with colour. Unless they wanted to make it look really classy, but it just looked like a tribute, like in tribute of Rachel Daly. We've loved having her.
In tribute of her goal this season.
Oh, Caitlin just floored. Oh, Alexia just absolutely floored Caitlin.
That was coming. Alexia's like, I'm touching the ball. I'm touching the ball. It's a bit like in Lilo and Stitch, where he's like, I'm not touching you. It's fine. But really annoying. That's exactly what Alexia was doing.
But then she passed
I'm touching the ball. It's fine.
Yeah, but then Rolfa came over and was like, yeah, you can do it. I didn't do it. She did it. Pressing the blame, and Caitlin's just lying there like, hello.
So, sorry, do that Australian accent again?
No. I can't do one. I can't do Australian.
Oh, this will make you laugh. I had to do, I was going through a drama script with one of my pupils, and it was from Pygmalion, the original script. And the flower girl is meant to be like proper like East End Cockney. So it's written phonetically. And so I said to the pupil, I was like, did you read it like that in your head? And she was like, yeah. She was like, but it sounded really badly though. And I was like, oh, did it sound like this? I don't know who I thought I was. Put on my best like Oliver twist, like evening governor, and proper like went all Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. But it worked. Phonetics worked. But
my sister, Ella, she can do an Australian really well. Like you need to ask her about it on Monday because her Australian is really, really good. Mine's quite awful. And just to answer Chris's question, so what they're doing with Walton is they are going to use it as this one. They're using it as a development ground for for the young girls who are in the academy and are going to be coming up. They're going to use it as a development ground and somewhere for them to train and them to use as like a proper pitch.
Which is fantastic, isn't it? The opportunity to do that. Graham's trying to do you dirty, Chloe. Clip the accent.
Oh, please don't. Please, no. Oh, I can probably. Oh no, I can't even do. I can't do an Australian at all. Far out, mate. See, far out. No, can't do it.
I'm just thinking of that Crocodile Dundee. That's all I'm going for. Right, everyone that's watching, do the do an Australian accent right now. Best one's win a prize.
Do you know over like Snapchats I send you? I'm trying to do how Katie does when she's always mimicking Caitlin like far out. I just can't do it.
Graham saying, doesn't everyone not from London think we all talk like Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins? Yeah. EastEnders, that's it. That's everyone. Everyone is Peggy Mitchell to me from London.
See, Ella's so good.
Or like, it doesn't help that Leah Williamson is very London the way she speaks. Obviously, but yeah, it doesn't help the accent. Oh, Emily Fox keeping it in.
Oh, Caitlin's just getting bullied here. This is just she is being picked on. No, I like so funny. Oh, that's the offside. Oh, that's a bit harsh.
A bit harsh.
No,
a whole body is offside.
Hey, I support.
That's a true Arsenal fan.
No, I'm not.
That's offside.
No, I mean, to be fair, I like how Caitlin's family is also in like Lisbon watching, because there was just after the final game, there was just this moment where it was off the post. Go on, Caitlin.
See, I thought you were so far ahead that was like an Arsenal shot, and Caitlin,
no,
I was like,
it was just a banging block from Caitlin.
That, yes. Well done, Caitlin. I love that she celebrates it like it was a goal. That's fantastic.
Yeah. It was just such a good block from it. I just really liked it. But no.
Same, Chris. Same. I can't ask for a Coke anywhere outside of the Northeast. So I'll just be safe and try and like Pepsi or lemonade. And they'll go, we've got Coke, is that all right? Like, yes, it's what I wanted in the first place, but you wouldn't understand me. Oh, Daphne comes out to punch it away. Emily Fox picks it up. But can she beat Pina? She can. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Oh. And Monum is on the floor.
This is scrappy. I love it.
This is great. And again, this is the final you want. You don't want two sides kind of being really cautious and like taking it too slowly. You want two teams proper attacking. But like we said, it's can they then keep it up? Are the subs going to be used correctly? So many questions. So little time.
No, I was just saying that I like how Caitlin's family are there watching, because she was saying that she's been putting on like Snapchat all week how excited she is that they're going and she's going to get to see them. And it was just really nice because they obviously weren't at the final game of the Emirates when everyone else's family were doing the pitch walk. And yeah, I don't know, it's just something that makes me a little bit happy that she gets to see her family.
Like, that tackle by Leah, I think that's the fastest I've ever seen Leah run. And then for her to get that ball back was incredible. So
good.
I genuinely think this is like pushing Arsenal to be like the best they can be, because I know they had obviously that really good comeback against Lyon. Then they had obviously that took their toll, and then they had the Villa and the Brighton matches, which weren't great for them. Great for me as a Villa fan, not great for them. But then they've had so long to prepare for this. They can just go all out, can't they? And properly go for it. And yes, Otto works 24/7, of course. Otto never takes weekends off, especially for a Women's Champions League final. But no, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed by Arsenal. And the fact it is still 0-0, 35 minutes gone, nearly 36. And I think Barcelona fans, the aggregate 8-2 to Chelsea and what they did to Wolfsburg and, the league this season, they're probably going to be used to them winning 5-6, 7-0.
Yeah.
Oh, Caroline Graham has them running into the middle. Can she get the shot away? Lots of red shirts around her. But can't. It's forced back out. Caldente trying to see off Rolfer. And it's back to Mappy. At the back. Graham said that Arsenal have held more than their own. Yes, absolutely. Just trying not to give that pen away. And Katie's gone down. Did the ball come off her shoulders, /head?
I think it hit her.
By Alexia.
I think it hit her face, actually. She's clutching her eye.
Oh. Not the lashes.
She's clutching this. Oh, not the lashes.
Not the lashes.
She's clutching the side of her face, so I think it hit her in the. I mean, she's Irish. She's fine. She'll get up again.
She'll be fine.
She will be fine, but I think it hit. I think it hit like there, like a cheek, and. I mean, the bottom of her face is painful, anyways, but she got straight back up again. Like, I'm fine, guys.
It's just her and Lucy Bronze. Oh, Daphne collecting again, kicked away, deflected. Back on a Badger.
That just reminded me of like the shot of in the earlier round when it fully whacked her in the face, like full on.
Yes,
like that, and she just continued running, and I'm like, how did you just do that? I would be on the floor crying. If a ball did that,
wouldn't it? Like that power.
And it literally did. She just stood there, hit her, and she continued running, and I'm like, I'd literally be crying. I don't know how you did that.
It's like in Guardians of the it's Thor, the first Thor film, where he's like, yes, another, and just smashes the glass on the floor. It's a bit like just Kate McCabe every time she gets injured, she's like, we go again. We will not rest. I would like to mention though, Chris, I'll do it now that you mentioned it. A massive shout out for the EFL who did the kickoffs at 3:01, and then it was like at 5:01 tomorrow, I think, to really focus on CPR and how a minute can make all the difference. So when you're trying to save someone's life and when you're trying to take that moment. So yeah, that was fantastic. I did initially think it was an error on the thing. I was like, why is it 3:01 for kickoff? That's so weird. And then did my research. I was like, that's a very good cause. Thank you.
That's good.
Leah playing out from the back. To Mornan, back to Williamson. Oh. Mappy just pushing Russo off the ball there, of course. And I like that they can both be in their home kits as well, which sounds a bit strange, but the fact that it's their proper colours, proper scene colours. Rolfer versus Caddy down the left wing. And Williamson is able to clear it, but it falls to the feet of Alexia, who finds Peanut. Can't get the shot away. Emily Fox doing what she does best in the way. And Leah finally getting the ball out of danger. 101 tomorrow for the Charlton game, yeah. 40 minutes and still 0-0. Here's a fun fact. Let's have a look at the temperature in Lisbon right now. Because they all look... Oh, it's 28.
Ooh. They've not had a water break.
Unless they've got a particularly cool breeze where they are, but... Oh, that sent... Was that Aitana that went flying, or was it Patchy? Lecture on the attack. Cut out. Was that by Kim Little again? Honestly, legend. Absolute legend. The wind is a very sensible 8 miles an hour. So hopefully they're not doing too badly. Graham Hansen, does she want a handball? This usually means handball. And fun fact, Irene Paredes. Paredes means walls. There you go. So the perfect name for a defender. Irene Walls. Helpful if they're made of brick, of course, for being a defender. Down this right wing, Graham Hansen. Ball gets cut out in the middle. And I'm really impressed by this game management. This is really good. This is not letting Barcelona play their game at all. So it's just going to be if Barcelona then have a team talk and go, right, what we're going to do at halftime.
No, this has been really good.
Very, very impressed. 1, 2, 3. It looked like they're playing in a back 5 as well. Oh, Peanut robs the ball. Williamson's able to put it out. To Fox, to Mornham, to Fox, to Mornham. Yeah, I think if they can't get a goal, just keeping it at 0-0 is going to be such a boost going into half-time.
Is Champions League extra time and penalties or just penalties?
Champions. I believe. Yeah, what were we going to say?
Oh no, I was just going to say some competitions just go straight to penalties and others have the extra time beforehand, and I never know which one's which anymore.
I think it's extra time. Let's check.
I can never remember which one's just penalties and which one's extra time and penalties, because some of them have just pens and others have extra. I just can't remember. Caitlin's been so physical this game. I love it. She's like literally taking nothing from nobody.
Which is how it should be.
And one thing that I also did really like is in her press conference, Carla Ward said, "Oh, there's a significant number of our Ireland players going out to watch the final," and
yes,
she was like, "That's absolutely fine with me. You know, Katie deserves it. I've been speaking to her and keeping in contact with her for this entire duration of the Champions League. The other players will all arrive tomorrow and Monday. She will arrive a couple of days later."
I love that, because that's a manager who really, really supports you. Can confirm extra time will happen.
Okay, lovely stuff. If it gets to that.
If it gets to that. Hopefully there is a winner before that, because I don't think any of us will be able to cope.
Yeah, Carla was lovely. She was just like, "Oh yeah, I've spoken to the Ireland girls. They all wanted to go. I've supported them. They can. It's a huge deal for her. We're glad for that. I spoke to Katie. She will arrive in a couple of days. We'll give her a few days off and then she will join us." And it's like, great, thanks, Carla. Thanks for being supportive.
No, it's fantastic. Oh, Graham crossing into the box, but it's too much on it. Peanut and Fox going toe to toe again. Again, that's been a great battle down that side, hasn't it? To be fair, they've all been good battles. But yeah, I think having a manager like that. Oh, Daphne comes out to collect, who recognises that she's a human and will need some time after the final.
And also recognises that, yeah, there is like an island camp on, and yeah, it's essentially like two big fixtures. But knowing that a lot of them players would like to go watch it and show their support for Katie, because there's a photo from Grace Maloney even, of her and Jessie Stapleton with like a big Katie flag. And that support for her, and Carla recognizing that, oh yeah, they want to go watch her, they want to go support her. We're fine if they arrive on Monday, is just so nice, and it just shows that Carla cares a little bit as well about her players, not just, oh yeah, we've got a job to do, they need to arrive at this time sharpish. They can come.
Yeah, you must be at camp at this date. Oh, my Twitter is driving me crazy. Sometimes it works on my phone but not on my laptop. Then it's working on my laptop and not my phone. Right.
Oh, it's just awful, isn't it?
It's like, come on, Elon, you've got enough money. Come on, make an app that works. Thank you very much. There we go. Right. Right, let's do this. Right then, so first half, I know we've been talking all the way through about what we like and what we dislike. However, that is a very positive start for Arsenal. Chloe, thoughts on the first half? And again, people in the chat, what are your thoughts as well? Please do get involved.
To be fair, I think it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed like the little like scrappiness. I think it's been really fast paced. I think, you know, both teams have had some really good chances, and I have been actually quite impressed by Arsenal, because I didn't think that they'd come out like that. I didn't think, well, I thought they'd have that fight, but this isn't an Arsenal team we've seen play before. I'm biased about Caitlin Ford, but I think she's been incredible. I think she's been scrappy. I think this is the scrappiest you've actually seen her, to be fair, which, you know, not mad about. She's really said, yeah, last game, let's just go for it. I do think now, watching that first half, that Arsenal could potentially score in the second. Like, they've been gunning, no pun intended, for that goal.
Very
good. They've been gunning for it this entire time, and I think that they could get it, but also Barcelona, as expected, have been so strong. And it's tough for a personal England kind of view. I'd like them to maybe take Russo off second half. I don't think Rene's going to, though. But I'd like them, just because I don't like the look of the leg. But no, I've been impressed. I'm enjoying it.
See, this is when multitasking. Usually I'm okay, but when it's a Twitter, I'm like, have I spelt that right? Have we not? There we go. Right, tweeted, back in the room. Good. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, no, I'm impressed. Shall we try and get some stats up? That'd be great. So I know Graham's put in the chat there. That's been pretty even. Arsenal maybe being the slightly better of the two. I probably agree. I don't know if we've got I don't know, a bit of a slight bias, not because we weren't expecting, not that we weren't expecting much of Arsenal, but compared to Barcelona, we were maybe expecting Barcelona to have a couple of goals by now. So I think that is just showing just how well Arsenal are doing. Emma Sanders has just tweeted, Manu Zinsberger waited for all of her teammates to come off the pitch, high-fiving each of them before heading down the tunnel into the changing rooms. And for people who, you know, there's a lot of hate out there, but she really loves the club. We've said it before, but we'll say it again. Think what you want about her in goal, but like that's the type of player you want on your bench, who just loves everyone, loves the club, and wants the team to perform their best. But yeah, apparently Barcelona players were quick to get off the pitch because they've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I think they need to find a way through, don't they? Way through the Arsenal defence. And you just think, what can they possibly change? Are they going to resort to long balls over the top just to get through? Are they going to just have to be more physical, take out a few people, and hope for the best? But yeah, I think if that goal had stood, what a different half I think it might have been. So let's have a look. Right, stats then. Barcelona have had 63.8% possession. They've had 6 shots compared to Arsenal's 4. Both have only had 1 on target. 1 goalkeeper save each, and 3 corners to 1. So even that, there is nothing in these stats at all, which is good. It means we've had a fair reflection of the game. And you just think, what is going to happen? Barcelona have got, like we mentioned earlier in the build-up, they've got quite a few names to bring on if they wanted to. Maybe bring a bit of a different creativity, like Paruello, Vicky Lopez. You've got, and I just want to check I'm getting a name right because it's German. Schertenlieb, Sydney Schertenlieb. The youngster there, she's a very creative player. Again, looking at Arsenal, you've got Blackstenius, you've got Cooney Cross to come on, you've got Lena Hertig, Beth Mead, Leah Volti to come on. So again, options on both sides to really, really mix it up. Chris saying as well, in the men's, Aberdeen have just beaten Celtic on penalties in the Scottish Cup final. That would have been an incredibly impressive moment as well. Good evening to our Danny, our lovely Danny, who's away, popping on to say hola. Hola indeed, as our league final is in Portugal. I'm also in a Sunderland chat with our aunt and everyone from the Highway Pod. And as you can imagine, they're going quite mental at the news. One of them's put, right, I've now put the Women's Champions League final on. I've done a quick change from a Sunderland shirt into an Arsenal shirt. So there's more people going from the men's to the women's. Lovely stuff. Right, there we go. Just going over these highlights, and you think, again, Caitlin Ford celebrating that clearance.
That was such good clearance, though.
I think that was probably one of the best moments of the game. I love it when a moment like that is celebrated because it is so important, and I don't think should be taken for granted at all. I don't know how Leanne Sanderson's in that suit. How is she not boiling?
No, but it was such a good save, though. Literally by her boot, I was like, "Oh, Caitlin, take a bow!" I was scream her praises any day.
Good. Danny's just said, enjoyable shirt set up behind you, Freya. Are you going to tear down the loser? Yes. They do not deserve to be behind me if they lose. Good. I have just texted friend of the pod, Camilla, as well, who's an Arsenal fan, to say, good first half. How are you feeling? Her response is pretty much dying. So that that tells you everything you need to know from that one as well. Love it. And again, that's the thing about why we want to do this, wasn't it, Chloe? Because people who can't make it out to Lisbon because it's a sellout, who maybe don't live in cities where there's watch-along parties, and there's so many people watching right now, which is incredible. People getting involved in the chat and just coming together to celebrate a moment of women's football with like-minded people, and to just not feel that lonely, a bit more connected. So yeah, if anyone's watching who hasn't watched us before, we are the Absolute Women's Football Show, part of the wider Absolute Football podcast, where usually on a Wednesday night at 8:30, and we talk all things women's football, of course, on a women's football show. we like to have fun, don't we? We like to be a bit chaotic. But we do talk about some of the harder, more emotional issues in women's football as well. So you will get whiplash, but you will enjoy it if you do come and watch us on a Wednesday as well. Now, Paul did say he was joining us for the second half, remember? So hopefully we'll see him soon. I think he's got his radio show till 6. So we shall see. We'll see when he turns up, and can't wait to see what he thinks. Emma says genuinely really enjoying it. Danny, beautiful to see so many familiar faces in the chat. And of course, Graham reminding everyone we are the award-winning Absolute Football podcast as well for Best New Content Creator. And that was at the Football Content Awards this year, which we love it. You also get to hear about deck chairs on a Wednesday. Hey, if you become a Wednesday regular, you will have all of these inside jokes that no one but us will get. Oh, Chloe, what was your word? The banger wanger.
My wampa banger wanger.
Wampa banger wanger, yes. See, if you don't watch on a Wednesday, how will you know what a wampa banger wanger is? And Judy Murray, again. Judy came back for the first time in a while the other night. Fantastic moment. We talk about service stations and our favourites up and down the country. So you know what? Yes, we're a football podcast, but we tick so many of the boxes along the way. So I've just thought, Chloe, if you're in TNT, have you not got Leanne Sanderson and everyone?
No, I've got Becky Ives. I've got Becky Ives, Farah, and Karen Carney.
Oh, very good. So what I was saying about Leanne Sanderson's suit, she's in like a proper, imagine a wedding suit, like quite a thick wool thing. And yeah, I don't know how she's doing it. Because I wore one similar to my friend's wedding. I was part of his groom's party, so we wore all the same suit. And it was hot. It was really hot. And that was in Scotland. So yeah, I don't know how she's feeling in Lisbon. Oh, Matthew says him and Paul have just finished the show. Fantastic. And of course, we don't like Kent. Sorry, Graham. Yes, what a good afternoon so far. Lots of people drinking and on their phones in the stadium as a camera pans around. Lovely stuff. And let's say, right, let's have a look. Hey, I've got more stats for you, Chloe. More stats indeed. Thank you for sounding so enthusiastic.
I love stats. My favorite stat of a moment is Mariona's headband counter.
Yes, in fact, do you want to start with that one? So someone made a table, didn't they? They've got a lovely document going on. And what was it to do with, Chloe?
It's to do with Mariona Caladente's headbands and the colours of them. So in total, she's got a blue one, a yellow one, a red one, and a black one. The one she's won the most in is yellow, which is 11 wins, and she's got yellow one today. So, but she's
a goal
also
scoring one, isn't it?
It's also a goal scoring one. She scored 9 goals in the yellow headband in 16 games with a 56% goal rate. The worst tracked headband is black, which she only wore 3 times, but she won those 3 times wearing. But she only had 1 goal in 3 games.
And that's the thing, she's probably weighed up all these options and thinking, right, what do we need? Do we need to score? Do we need to win? What do we need? Because I was also looking at stats, goal stats. Eva Payot for Barcelona has 43 goals in all competitions this season. Alessia Russo, in comparison, has 19 in all competitions, and that is Arsenal's top scorer. So goal-wise, you should think, and again, we talked about earlier what Arsenal have done in the league and across all competitions as well. what they've done, you would be expecting a lot more goals so far. And if the goals are going to come from somewhere, they're probably going to come from the Barcelona team. However, we can't count Arsenal out because, again, we can see what they're capable of. I also love that Kelly Smith is part of this team as well. So all of these Arsenal legends are in and around the team. So to see them making it to another final again is incredible. Because, like we said earlier, Kim Little, Alexia Putellas are the only ones left from that first meeting between the two sides. And it's the first time in 18 years that Arsenal are back in a Champions League final. The last time, of course, was when they won it in the 06-07 season, when it was still called the Women's UEFA Cup. So yeah, 18 years and they're finally back. Lee Williamson, of course, was a mascot. The famous picture of her walking out with the team. And now she's here with her team in the final, actually playing. So again, it's one of them stories where you think some players grow so much from being at different clubs and moving around, but some players are just their club through and through, aren't they? Yeah. Can you imagine Leah going to any other club?
No, it'd be weird. They just showed a shot on TNT of Mariona looking really confused, and it was quite funny because it's like, yeah, same. I don't know who was speaking, but they were just doing a team huddle, but she just looked confused, and I'm like, okay, fair play, girl.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah,
it happens to us all.
Georgie's just asked when we're going to be finished. The second half is just starting. Right, so I'm going to get this clock ready, and I'm going to actually press play when it goes. Right, is it going to load? Oh, nearly. Haha. I think so. Everyone, yes, we know it's not the championship. However, it's a clock, so it's all good. And it's pretty much on time with me. So should we all synchronize again? Chloe, what time are you on?
I'm on 45:40.
Oh, I'm like 15 seconds behind. That's not fair. Okay. I'm about 45:35. Okay, so I'm the same as the clock. Graham's about 25 seconds ahead of the clock, and so is everyone else. So everyone can enjoy my late reactions to everything that's happening. Cross into the box from Graham Hansen, but it's too much on it. Matthew's saying, oh my God, imagine if Leah Williamson did ever leave. Why do I get the feeling London City will be putting a cheeky bid in? I think they're going to be putting a cheeky bid in for everyone, to be honest, whether they think they can get them or not. But just remember, everyone, do not go into a DM of a player when the club tells you not to. You will get fined, as we saw this week.
From Daft.
Right. Aitana stepping up to the corner, takes a short.
Caitlin's got a really funny tan mark where
and Daphne collects.
Caitlin Ford's got a really funny, like, just solid tan line where her watch normally goes, and it's funny for generally no reason. I don't even know why it's funny.
Mine used to be awful. So when I used to work outside, because I was an archaeologist for a couple of years, my neckline, t-shirt line, watch line, sock line, because of course you've got to wear proper boots, like steel toe cap boots. So you've got to wear thick socks. I look dreadful. Short line as well. I mean, I look dreadful.
I mean, I've got one there, just about. From my watch.
I look dirty. That's how bad these lines were. It looks like I hadn't had a wash. Went to my friend's wedding, and they were like, "Oh, Free, you look really tanned." I was like, "Thanks very much." However, look at this.
I know, it's just really
off because they didn't think that free kick was should have been given. It was a coming together. Probably didn't get enough of the ball to warrant not a free kick. Caitlin Ford doing a little jumpy jump, little skip. But can't get the cross through for a chance. Graham's put Indiana Fair in the Temple of Toon. Temple of Toon? How rude. Temple of Mackhams? I can't really figure a way to make that one work. Please tell me there are photos. Yes, many of the horrendous tan. I'll probably share them at some point on the pod. Don't you worry. It was great though, great exercise. But I did hurt my back, so there we go. What time are we on? So another shot, and Daphne collects after Aitana tries a clever little back heel, but didn't have the power. Apparently the YouTube stream isn't great quality, according to Emily. Barca hit the bar. We've got an injury in midfield. Ooh, who's down? I just see yellow shoes. Yellow card. First card of the game goes to Paredes. Of course, it was coming. She's saying nope to the ref.
Oh, it's Caitlin.
Let's have a look.
It's Caitlin Ford. That's down.
Oh, Caitlin's down. Oh.
Caitlin down.
No.
She'll be
comes
fine.
in, yeah, late, stood on her foot, and then just collapses in a heap on top of her. Yeah.
She'll be fine. She'll just be winded.
It just mixes off and like, I didn't do anything. And it's like, you literally stood on someone. Yes, you did. Yellow for you. Yellow for you. Right, we've got
Katie's having a talk with the ref. Of course she is.
Okay, it's like, come on, you need to spray it. They're not, they're taking the mic.
Literally.
I'll keep you right, ref, don't worry. Some refs could take offence to that, couldn't they? As Chris Wright says, it wasn't me, ref, honest. Ref, oi, look at them. It's so funny.
Yeah, then it's like, we clearly just saw you fall on her, like.
Oh, Caitlin trying to control the ball. Batcher tries to push her out, but can't get anywhere. Ooh, they're falling like Skittles now. Peanut Badger and Caitlin Ford all going down. This is great. I just love the mentality of, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah,
they've all seemed to have adopted. It was great.
I just love that, like, Renee is only like a year older than Kim Little. Like, that blows my mind. Like,
yeah, because looking into Renee, she got injured, didn't she? Was hers an ACL that she couldn't? That kind of ended her career. It was a bad injury, wasn't it? And you just think, again, different paths of different players, but you know, she's doing phenomenally well. Really landed on their feet, Arsenal, with having Renee with them.
And I've interviewed Renee. I mean, not to brag, but I'm going to brag. I've actually interviewed Renee a couple of times, and she is lovely.
And so have I. We can both say it. Yeah, she's lovely.
Yes.
Absolutely lovely.
I love her.
Drive you to the middle. Aitana's getting frustrated, which is always like the fun. Aitana. Alexia is able to turn, thankfully, for Arsenal. Oh, and Bat just shoots from just outside the box. And luckily for Arsenal, it goes just wide. That's the thing. You cannot leave Badger unmarked like that. Straight through everyone as well. Oh, that was only a few inches over. Few inches over. Yes. There's a close one for Barca. They're getting closer.
They are getting
New
closer.
team's going to break the deadlock. Go on,
I'm
Chloe.
getting worried. They're getting closer and I'm getting nervous.
Who's going to break the deadlock? Who? What do you think?
Oh, I think Barca are going to do it, but I'd really,
Oh, you
really
sound so sad.
because I don't know, I'm just fully all about supporting the English teams, and that is what I'm about, because, you know, your home nation and all that, but I just think Barcelona are doing too well type thing, like...
They look more clinical, don't they, in this
Mm.
half? Look definitely more clinical. And they're going to get shot away. Luckily, is that Catley's head that was in the way?
Yeah, Catley got...
Fox got the ball back. Emma saying, can Arsenal stop passing back? Well, that's the thing. They're trying to... The defence has been really good, but as Graham rightly says, you know, you need to get Russo more involved in the game, get your forwards more involved. But if your forwards are that isolated, they're never gonna. Because if you look now, it's Russo versus Mappy, and there's no one around to help out. So yeah, it's do you sacrifice, push everyone up, and give your support up front, and maybe open up at the back, or you know, ultimately, what do you do? But yeah, I think if it stays like this, Barca might, because they are so high now. They might just nick something, mightn't they? Aitana very cross that Daphne van Domselaar was able to collect that. It was a very nice cross. I can see why she'd be annoyed. As Payo was running onto it and Neely not doing it. And down against Rolf for this time. Rolf on the left. No options. That's surprising for Barcelona. They've all gone into the box like, pick me, pick me. It's like, but you need to help her get it into the box.
Oh, Ellie Roebuck just swore that it was quite funny. Ellie Roebuck's getting annoyed.
Oh, I love it when that happens. It's like the Mary Earp zoom in on the...
incredible. She's... To be fair, you've got to feel bad. Oh my God, Nellie Williamson just got one to the face. Everyone's getting a ball to the face.
So many jokes, but Saturday afternoon, so we won't do it. Alexia through the middle, try to find... Try to find Pina, but deflects off Williamson.
You've got to feel
that time. Comes in again from Patry. Kim Little's there, of course she is.
You've got to feel for Ellie Roebuck, though, really, haven't you? After, like, everything she's been through as well, like going from City's #1 to then being... Katie's got cotton in her ear. I don't know what that's about.
I love live commenting. Ellie Roebuck, everything she's been through. Katie's got wool in her ear.
I don't know why she's got cotton wool in her ear, but she's got a big bit of cotton wool in her.
Reese trying to get it through to Mornham. Pass back to Ford. Okay, Arthur a bit higher back to Kim in the middle.
Yeah, I was just saying that you've just got to really feel for Ellie Roebuck and everything she's been through. Like, she was City and England's #1. Then she was injured for a while, and then she came back, and then she had a stroke, and now she's just on Barcelona's bench, and she's not even being picked for England, and she's only 24 as well. Like, she's still 24 or 25. She's still like so young, and she's just not getting opportunities anymore, and it's just so sad.
Well, so much has happened to her, hasn't it? And you just think, being on the bench at Barcelona, as much as she is on the bench, and Katakoi doesn't really come out of the goal, a bit like Mary Earps at United. you can almost think that, well, actually, if she's getting all that experience at Barcelona, then even if she's there for a season or two, only gets a couple of games, but because she's still so young, then she can build on that, and she can get back to her kind of former glory. Because you're right, she was first choice, wasn't she? But now, because of everything, no fault of her own at all.
No, not at all.
She's not maybe where she would have imagined, but there is so much time. And again, goalkeepers, they can play on till a bit older, can't they? Because of from what we've seen. So we're seeing more goalkeepers now get into their 40s and still playing at the top of their game. So
your heart just really breaks for her, and particularly after having like a stroke as well, like that, a life-changing injury almost. It's just feel for her.
I would just like to confirm I was laughing at Patry losing her footing. I wasn't laughing at what Chloe was saying. just to clarify, just in case. Because remember, I am 20 seconds behind everyone else, which is so annoying. Okay, Catley's headed out. Yeah, Barcelona a lot more attacking now. 59th minute. Looks like Paralluelo's getting ready to come on.
Caitlin Ford stalking Paredes. That's quite funny. She's literally just fully stalking.
I'll agree with you in about 20 seconds. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I see.
That's where she's fully walking behind her.
It was just the stance as well, just the...
But it's like she was a hitman. A bit like a hitman just walking behind her, like,
I don't know who you are, but I will find you. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I think, Barcelona are going to have to do more of that, what Aitana's just done, and just go from the edge of the box if they want to win it, because they're not getting through those close duels in the box, are they? They're going to have to be a bit more creative, because that just went straight through the legs of, was it K2? I don't know about anyone else, but it's like I'm getting rumbles of thunder here outside. I don't know what it's like where everyone else is in the world. Not as sunny as Lisbon, of course.
Ooh, it's just that was, if that had gone in, that would have been beautiful from Battier.
I love that reaction there of oof. Oh, actually, yeah. Ball comes to Batcher. The strike. Oh, it just doesn't dip in time, does it?
No, because I'm fully team Arsenal up here. If that had gone in, that would have been sensational. Like,
been incredible indeed. Thank you for everyone's weather reports. Thank you very much. It's raining in Birmingham, overcast where Graham is, but no rain or thunder. Light rain in the Midlands. And is that coming in from the east, Matthew? Is that the west?
It's light rain and 17 degrees in the north.
Oh,
so no,
we had the rain last night, and now we've got the thunder. Paralluelo's just come on. Claudia Pina is out. Oh, my shoulders. Tovi's getting so heavy. My shoulders, they kill him. Good deflection by Williamson there. Ball to Russo. He's getting muscled off the ball. She needs more supports. Chloe Kelly down the right wing. Trying to get past Mappy, but can't get the ball taken from her. But is following her right back to try and get it. And does really, a little. Sorry, Rev.
I really like seeing Chloe Kelly happy again. Like, I'm really liking watching her like this. And you can tell she's enjoying it again, which is the main thing.
Yes.
It's just nice to see, and that weird little thruple she's in, but it's she is so staying at Arsenal. I'm sorry. Just wait. When she signs that contract, we'll be like, yeah, told you so. She ain't leaving.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone's like, she's staying. She's got to. She's got the part she's playing in this. She's absolutely got to. But yeah, it was like the fact she wasn't playing was criminal, really. Williamson up against Paralluelo, who had to choose between athletics and football, and she chose football, luckily for Barca. Badger with another shot. Oh, Van Domselaar spilled it and was just able to grab it before. Was that Aitana? Was that trying to get it from her hands?
Barcelona have had 15 attempts to Arsenal's 5.
Ooh, see, they're coming thick and fast now. Graham's in Northwest Kent. Of course you are. Oh, Kent will never not be funny now. For those Wednesday regulars who know all about Kent. If not, please don't worry. You're just gonna have to tune in on Wednesday and find out all of the jokes. Well, that we think are funny anyway. Now down. Is that Kate McCabe down?
Yeah.
I don't know why I just called Linda. Possibly looking for a penalty. Ref is having none of it, of course.
So now she's looking fine.
Back to her feet, trying to defend with a limp, trying to get back into it.
She'll be fine.
It's fine.
She's fine. I love how that's my approach to everything. I feel like that needs to stop being my approach to everything. Someone goes down, I'm like, she's fine.
Oh, has someone gone down off the ball? Clutching their knee. Don't tell me that's Alexia. Oh, she's back up. Oh, she's fine.
She's fine.
Why do players do this?
They're looking for something.
Yeah. Okay, so the plan is now, a bit like what I said earlier, just shoot. Shoot from the edge of the box and have a go. Because that was Graham Hansen just having one now.
Chloe Kelly's just got yellow carded. And she's doesn't care one bit.
Oh, I've just seen the card come out. Okay.
She couldn't care any less.
Have you played it yet? No, that she's bothered, of course. You're right. Now, bad lip reading is saying, "Can I have a can of Coke?" Her shouting to the bench. Where is she? Oh, just proper shoulder barged Alexia off the ball. Yeah, Chloe Love, you can't really do that. You are not Maya Leticia. You can't do that.
Yeah, but the best thing is how unbothered she is. She's just like, so be it.
She's just like, yeah, fine.
I think it's because I'm so used to seeing Magnum. Magnum.
It looks a bit tactical, to be honest, Emma. I don't think anything actually happened. The way everyone is drinking liters of water.
Start there, guys.
I wonder what the sign is for like someone to go down.
If I get to ask our court, I'll tell you, because if there's someone who absolutely loves a tacky timeout, it's our court. Katie's now down. What, bruh?
It's passing. It's passing between them.
Get up, bruh. No, Katie. Our court absolutely loves a tacky timeout.
Okay, Zambria just on shin pads, of course.
Sure, she's
fine.
We've
Got some subs. Blackstenius and Mead coming on. Mona Welsh, she was down. Mornham. And who's the number 18? Who's 18?
Chloe Kelly.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. For some reason, the Arsenal numbers never stick in my brain. Who's who?
I still think of Kate McCabe as 15.
Oh, yeah, because she changed to 11, didn't she?
Yeah, when Viv left, she changed to number 11. But because she wanted 11, because that's her international number. Wow. So she wanted her club same as the international, but she was 15 for however many years, and I just now think 15, 11. Oh.
Yeah, just make it all confusing. But 11's Katie McCabe. No, hang on. 15. Wait.
Because she's 11 for she's 11 for international, and so she probably wanted the same number for club as well, because Caitlin said when she first joined up, she wanted number 9 at Arsenal because that's her international number, but Beth had number 9, so she had to settle for 19 because it was closest. Just quite funny.
No, sorry, just had to take a moment. The dog cries when he hears other dogs. And look who we've got. Paolo.
You all right?
Hello. We're good, thank you. Good indeed. How are you?
Sweaty. I should probably put the game on.
Probably. Well, it's still 0-0. Would you believe it?
Good.
Still 0-0.
And for the old people in the chat, they will be delighted to hear. I got to talk to a bloke from Tiswas. And I also met the Phantom Flamflinger. So there you go. Just straight over Chloe's head. Look, like what? What is he talking about?
No idea.
I don't know what those words were, but thank you.
It sounds interesting.
Graham gets it. Graham's what a show.
I also met the voice of Scooby and Shaggy.
See, that part excites me.
And Anna trying to break through. Parduello can't do anything. Back to Graham Hansen. Cuts back, but the defense stays strong.
And he was half drunk, and I now know what Scooby-Doo sounds like having an orgasm. So there you go.
And we'd just like to say, for anyone watching, yes, Paul usually is this vulgar.
That's not vulgar.
Lovely PG podcast until Paul turned up, because he forgets we're not on a Wednesday night anymore.
That's not that vulgar, is it? That's, you know.
I mean, it's not a word you'd usually use in polite conversation.
Is it not? I use it in polite conversation all the time.
Like, I use that all the time. What are you talking about? Back to the box. Graham Hansen. I just can't do it. They're all trying to do a little scoop, but it's not working. Yeah, Paul, did you expect this to still be 0-0 in the 70th minute?
I expected Barca to have got 5 or 6 by now. So
yes.
That shows how much I know.
Well, first half, though, we were saying it was so close between them. There wasn't much at all. This second half, Barca are really putting the pressure on.
I mean, we were watching it in the studio, obviously, and
yeah,
I don't think Chloe Kelly was offside. I think the angle did Barca a favour. I think it was very, very narrow indeed.
Yeah, they because they did the line, didn't they? But it was like more than half a body, because Chloe said the same thing. She said, "No, it's been done dirty. It's not offside." Unfortunately, it was. Matthew says, "Paul, why? Definitely not getting a Scooby snack for that." And Graham says, 9 p.m. is a lot longer off tonight, Paul.
Whoa. As my new mate Scooby might have said.
Oh, Blackstone squad. Good. Let's do it. Run. Beth's there. Go on. To your right. Oh, Stina. But she wasn't offside. So, hey, small victories.
Oh,
that's just the lament of every Arsenal fan, isn't it? Just, Stina.
Yeah. Emma, what are you doing?
Oh, Emma, what are you playing at?
Back to Graham Hansen. Flicked through to Payot. Back to Graham Hansen. Ooh, getting a bit feisty. Parduello can't find a way through to Alexia. Who tries to nick over the top. Oh, that was close. That was close. Payot just doesn't drop in time. A header onto the roof of the net.
Have you seen Bethme? Well, no, it was Stina who's just missed that chance. You know, blonde haired and ponytailed, so it's easy to make that mistake.
Blondie FC.
Because I was shouting, Beth, to your right. She's to your right.
We're now a good part of Blondie FC because get me on the pitch, Rennie.
I am the only person watching, presumably, the DAZN stream rather than the TNT stream.
No, I've got DAZN as well.
I've got TNT because I'm pushing it.
God. Everyone's on the floor. Right, Stina, go on. Stina just needs to... You know those moments where Stina was really, really good? She just needs to channel all of that into this moment because she can't afford to be offside or off target because that's the closest Arsenal have been in the second half.
I really want Irene Paredes to score another own goal because there's just something really unlikable about her. Like on an absolute you know, certain players you just look at.
Mario's taking the corner. That's interesting.
Ooh.
Yellow headband.
Graham's put a complaint in. Should we be hearing the commentary, legal copyright, and all that jazz? Yes. Well, some of us are on mute.
Oh, go on, Kimmy.
And there you go. Come on. Can you hear the commentary now? Because if not, I have made sure.
No, we're good. We're good.
I mean, not. It was.
Let's
Anyway.
back to Kim Little. Paul, what time are you on? Because I think I'm 20 seconds behind everyone else.
6:30. Oh, I'm here. Right. 74 minutes exactly, and Arsenal have only just scored.
Oh,
Yes.
was it offside? Are they celebrating? Are they not?
They are
How's that got
celebrating.
in? They're celebrating.
Alessia Russo.
And it's Russo. Russo got the goal. No one was expecting it after all of that pressure from Barcelona. The fans, that's an incredible number of fans in that stadium. So it comes in, Caldente's corner. Overhead kick. Was that from Russo? Yeah. Kim Little, of course, sends it back to Caldente out on the right. Takes the time.
She is way onside. If they don't give that, that is absolute robbery. Because she is way onside.
Yeah, massively onside.
Freddie
to
said
Russo, was the back of the net.
By the way, it was Blackstenius. Unless they've changed numbers, it was Blackstenius.
Oh, Blackstenius.
Oh, was it blonde? Blonde ponytail.
So how the hell?
That was Russo 30 seconds ago.
How the hell the DAZN match commentary has said it's Russo?
It's the blonde ponytail.
Right. When there's 3 replays and it's Blackstenius.
Right, it doesn't help that Russo's 23, Blackstenius is 25, and they've both got exactly the same ponytail. That's not helpful.
And the numbers are crap. Like the brand
the numbers are really crap. George used to text saying it was Russo. BBC Sport said it was Russo.
I think it was Russo.
Well, it was. Believe me, I know that ponytail. That was Stina.
I know that ponytail.
Oh, they've changed it. They've changed it. BBC have changed it.
Is it because, do you think she was onside? Nobody believed it could have possibly been Blackstenius.
Okay, Wednesday, I beg, let's play a round of I know that ponytail with Paul. Because he knows that ponytail.
You know, when they do the pixelated images that get slightly worse every time, we should do that with all of the Arsenal squad.
I mean, Blackstenius is about 3 inches taller than Russo, apart from anything else.
Well, yeah, much taller.
But I am glad because it now means I don't have to go and get a knife and fork and eat my words. Because if it had been Russo, I would have ceremonially. Finally.
Well, I was saying earlier, Paul, Russo's only had 19 goals, 20 now in all competitions, whereas Payot's had 43. So you think if anyone was going to score, it was going to be Payot for Barcelona.
But also Farmers League. Liga Femenina. So
hey, it was closer this year than it has been.
What? It finished in March and not February. Barca won the title in March and not February. Like,
no, they only it was only what 4 or 5 points in the end between them and Real Madrid. It wasn't much. They didn't walk it like they normally do.
And they might not. They might have actually struggled until Teresa Abelera got injured.
Oh, Caitlin's down.
Yeah. Oh. Caitlin down. Do you know why she's down in the future?
She fell awkwardly on her leg.
Oh, that's.
I
did enjoy it, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That is painful. Oh.
I know it's competition, but the Barca player who she was leaping in challenge with, just walking away, pointing, waving her hand like she was faking it. And this is why we don't like Barca.
That looks painful, like the way she fell, and it looks sore.
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I was just laughing at the onside for Barca being taken from her bum.
Can we also point out the absolute joy of Catacol not even attempting to save it? Like, Blackstenius is through, and Catacol stood there looking like she's hailing a taxi. Like,
can we just take a moment though, because after all of the memes about Blackstenius, if that is the winner, if that is the winning goal in the Champions League for Arsenal, that would be incredible.
Yes, Emma.
I am willing to guarantee that if you asked Arsenal fans right now, would you take every single one of Stina Blackstenius' frustrating offsides if it guaranteed that she would be onside and finish that? They would have done.
Oh,
she's walking fine though, Caitlin, as she's been walked off the field. She looks so right.
Yeah.
It was probably just a painful impact.
Yeah, a bit like Katie, she'll bounce back. Just to confirm then, Rolfer came off and Esme Brutes came on, I believe that was the number.
Well, my mate Freddie
and Ingrid Engen as well for Mapping.
He said that there's like over 5,000 Arsenal fans in the stadium. Like,
that's incredible.
There's not much to do in London on a bank holiday weekend, obviously, clearly. Like, I wish I could pull a few £100 out my pocket. You thought I was going to say something else?
Well, we're talking about how expensive the plane tickets were, weren't we, the other week?
Yeah, we were looking them up because we were like, "Shall we go?"
Yeah, should we go? The planes are a lot more expensive than we thought. Right? Okay.
We were looking at plane tickets, so like we were actually going.
I do think I'm slowly coming round to wanting Arsenal to win this because they will be the slightly less insufferable online fan base if they win this. Like, we won it twice. Chelsea haven't won it yet. Yeah, good for you. But you're still probably going to finish third, or although if they had. Actually, that's interesting because Arsenal finished what? Second.
Yeah.
So that would mean, in theory, they'd have to go into the second qualifying round of the UWCL next season. But if they win it, they automatically go through to the group stage. So does that mean that, like Emma says, Manchester United now only have to lose one game as opposed to two? And fourth place in England ends up in the UWCL.
Well,
because they can't give it to the cup winners because that was Chelsea.
Yeah, that's a very interesting question.
And while you find out, there's 38,356 in attendance.
That seems very, very low.
In Lisbon.
Did you say 38,000?
38,356.
That seems
well,
very,
the 50,000 stadium. That looks fuller than that, doesn't it? Oh, well. Right. So 81st minute, Arsenal are leading 1-0. Blackstenius is at it again, but loses the ball to, is that Patry? And Barca are on the attack.
We can then point out that, but if this holds up, then Barca's much vaunted attack have failed to score against a defence that conceded 5 to Aston Villa. Which technically means that Aston Villa's attack is now better than Barcelona's.
And Chelsea also lost 8-2 on aggregate to Barcelona, who are currently losing 1-0 to Arsenal.
Who Chelsea beat.
And that's why we love football, because nothing makes sense. The team you can beat 8-2 on aggregate, you can also lose. I don't know where that story was going, but you get me drift. You get me drift indeed.
It is nice though. If this does happen, it will be nice because it will mean that one of the most unlikable teams in world football doesn't win another bloody Champions League.
Yeah, because I was saying to Chloe earlier, in the last, was it 10 years? The only two teams to have won this title are Lyon and Barcelona. So I'm hoping Arsenal keep this. So, like you said, we can actually have another name in there.
That was well taken, Van Domselaar, by the way, because that was a pig of a ball into the box. She could have easily,
yeah.
She could have easily fumbled that one.
Yeah,
off the
apparently when Stina scored, they did the round of Stina chant, which is also a pretty decent one.
Stina
Blackstone, yes. She scores the goal.
She's never offside.
She scores the goals.
Also, she looks like every other player on the team.
Caitlin Ford will always be ultimate. Well, Chloe Lacasse first, and then Caitlin Ford will always be. But not Caitlin Ford's. She's red, she's white chant. Caitlin Ford's Voulez-vous chant is the best, but Stina Blackstenius comes a close second because it's Comma Chameleon.
We need to chant to one of RuPaul's songs at one point. We need to figure out how to get one of those in.
Yes. Well, Liverpool women.
Oh, yeah, good in the books. But can't do anything with it. Back to Barca, back to Vitana.
Katie McCabe just flew. She's angry. Jesus, calm down, Katie.
Angry McCabe can go one of two ways. One of two ways indeed.
Angry Kate McCabe will either play at a level we can only comprehend, we can only barely comprehend.
Lena's coming on. Lena's coming on. Lena's coming on.
Yes.
I'm going to call this.
Oh, Lena's coming on for Caitlin Ford.
Lena Hurtig.
Right. So I've also called something. So be interested to see what you call. Yes.
Lena Hurtig's last action in an Arsenal shirt is a Champions League winning goal.
That's what I said.
You said.
That's what I said.
Ford looks really angry. Like, why?
Can I just say, by the way, they just panned through the Arsenal fans and they look like the most English people abroad on holiday to Benidorm, pasty white with silly bucket hat things going.
Caitlin looks so annoyed and
Yes,
like, what are
she
you so annoyed about, girl?
I wish I could pull off Lena Hurtig's haircut.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
She
Very,
just
it's very good.
I will say, when it was announced she was leaving, the responses made it very obvious what Lena Hurtig's fan base was and why. Because there are a certain section of people who very much like Lena Hurtig, even if she had two left feet, I think. And it's just lovely to see how much love they have for her.
Yeah, because I mean, we've told the story before, but I knew her when she was at Juventus and was really impressed. And I was like, right, she needs to come to the WSL. And then she signed for Arsenal. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. And then the shirt behind me, she actually gave to me when I met her at the Villarreal game. And I said that to her. I was like, been so looking forward to seeing you in the WSL. And I just think, unfortunately, she's been so plagued by injury, and we just haven't seen. We've seen glimpses, of course we can, but we haven't seen like prime Lena Hurtig. So wherever she goes next,
where she's going yet.
No. I'm
just going to say,
but wherever she does go, I hope it's somewhere where she gets regular minutes, she's looked after, and ultimately she gets back to the player she was, because she was cracking at Juventus. Absolutely.
I'm just going to put up there, Scandi player, reclamation project.
Oh, Beth Mead's bleeding.
Oh,
she's felt that.
Oh, ow.
I haven't seen it yet.
That's
Oh, it's the. Oh.
casual headbutt from Paolo.
And she's blinding.
Oh. Parallel straight into Beth Mead's shoulder, straight to the nose, or is it the teeth? I don't know. But a yellow card is shown.
That's
to
painful.
That looked really painful.
Yeah, I don't think she's fine now, but that.
Oh, here we go. Barca are losing it, and it's so wonderful. Mappy Leon kicking off on the bench. I think that was.
It was either her or Pina, wasn't it?
Or Pina being given the yellow
Tapping a
card.
watch. Is that time wasting? Ref is not.
I don't
happy.
actually think Beth Mead is time wasting. I genuinely think.
I mean, she's just had a very powerful forearm
She
in
has
the face.
good.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I'm normally all for going, yeah, she's faking it. Get up, you're fine. But I actually think she needs help this time.
But in this present moment.
It's not like Salma Paraduello is like not incredibly. One of her main things is that she's very powerful as a forward and, you know, strong. And she's just fed Beth Mead her forearm. So, you know, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, like the poor girl's bleeding. Like you can't fake that.
She's not. Yeah, she's literally bleeding and getting treatment. Like you can't actually say, "Oh yeah."
Unless she had one of the Halloween blood capsules. Unless she had one of them randomly in her mouth.
Rapidon is just incredibly unlikable.
Lotta's getting ready to come on.
Yeah, she's.
Lotta's going to play a Champions League final for her team, like her childhood team.
Lotta, right? I'm with you. Yeah,
so cute. It's also Leah's childhood team, but also Lotta.
That was one of those just for a half second where.
Oh, go on, Stina, get another one over the top. Ah, if she'd have just chipped that in for 2-0, that would have like prime Stina Blackstenius is here, turning up in the big moments.
We're in injury time now.
7 minutes injury time.
Krista said 7 minutes. Right. So my prediction was Lena Hertig winner in, what did I say, the 94th?
94th.
94th. Right. 4 minutes. Come on, Lena. 4 minutes.
Go on, Lena. I'd like to see Mandy come on as well for like her final performance. We just got carded then. I wasn't paying attention.
I had to think then. I was like, who's Mandy?
Amanda.
Amanda Ilstedt.
Amanda Ilstedt.
Dramatic yellow card.
Oh, another yellow. Who got the yellow?
Who got the yellow?
Who got the yellow?
I wasn't paying attention.
I was, but I was still. It's.
Is that Esme Brooks? The yellow?
It probably was Esme Brooks. And now we see the time wasting substitutes. And now we also see the classic 1-0 up with a few minutes to go. Let's take Russo off and put the centre back on. So your strategy, Rene, is to score a second and seal the win, is it?
Oh, don't buffer now, DAZN. No, not the time. Go on, Stina, get another one. Which is not what we thought would be at the beginning of this match.
I'm going to turn my camera off just for a second because Nancy is looking at me with disgust, and I'm assuming it's because her bowl's empty. So she'll be back in a second.
I was going to say, hurry back.
The old rule is when someone leaves, they score. So that's.
That's the. I was had a message from Emily as well. I don't know if Emily's watching. She just said, "Can you believe we beat Arsenal?" Arsenal currently beating Barcelona. Oh, I love it. Oh, I turn it to Alexia. I can't do anything with it. This is, I mean, for everyone watching, you'd expect Barcelona, like we said, to have put so many goals past and be 6-7-0 up and reducing teams to shells of their former selves. But like Arsenal have done so well, and like regardless of what happens, like this performance has been incredible.
They've been amazing.
So good. Second minute of 7 minutes of added time.
A lot of credit.
Graham saying the Barca head loss is beginning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
wonderful.
is.
It's absolutely wonderful.
A lot of credit should go to Caitlin Ford though, because she's been insane. She's been incredible. No, she's actually been that stop, that block.
It was incredible.
Absolutely,
and that's the best. The best thing about this is like Kim Little has been incredible in midfield.
Kimmy's gonna get the lift trophy.
Can I just point out?
We won't say anything yet.
Mildly freaking out thing. There are nearly 700 people watching us at the moment.
Yeah, there are. And welcome everyone to our live commentary. There are 4 minutes remaining of added time here. Arsenal currently winning 1-0 against Barcelona. This will be only their second ever Champions League title if they do it.
I'm stressed.
Sorry, did you just say only their second ever Champions League title?
Yeah, because when you compare it to Leon, who like win it like feels like everything, but like incredible.
Yeah,
I'll take it back. This will be their first title under the new name of Women's Champions League. There we go.
There we go. Oh, it's only their second Champions League title, you know.
Only their second Champions League title. There we go.
Very, very Barca reaction, that one. Oh, it's only their second.
Only two, you peasants.
Oh, come on, Lena. You can block it.
Lena with the winner. Right. 94th minute. Come on, Lena. Get yourself up the other end.
Maybe, I was going to say, maybe don't put it in the back of the net at this particular moment.
No, but she can take it and then take it to the other end.
I was going to say, currently getting pushed by Paredes, who was on a yellow, so if she keeps pushing back, she can maybe...
I do love a good in-swinging corner, by the way. It's an art that isn't really... Don't go for the corner. What is Lotta Wubben-Moy doing there? Or is that Caldente?
Oh, Mariona, yes. Go on, keep running.
Because I couldn't work out whether that was an 8 or a 6.
She needs support. Someone go with her. And the head loss continues on a Badger, tripping up her ex-teammate, Caldente, giving her a free kick in a very dangerous place indeed.
I mean, she'll be used to losing to Arsenal in big games. She played for Man United for years.
What a play United lost in Badger. Okay, 95th minute. My prediction hasn't come true. But let's just say final minute. We're going
for the corner. Why are we?
Someone's just used my drive to reverse, and they really don't know where their biting point is. Oh, that's awful. Oh, listen at the corner. We love wonderful.
Perry Romeo looks like a really intense actor in like a Spanish drama. He looks like he should be in the telenovela.
Like a telenovela.
It's got great
Graham Hansen running straight through this defence. Kim Little. Who else? Got Kim.
He's not actually annoyed Barca for losing. He's annoyed because he's just found out Maria slept with Antonio behind his back.
Okay,
and his evil twin brother isn't really dead.
And his evil twin brother isn't really dead and wants to take over. And that would appear to be... Oh, it's not the final whistle. It was just celebrating like a puppet. Sad Barca players. Give me more of this. Give me shots of the Barca.
And we're just... I'll say it once again. I love how much Manu loves Arsenal. I love how much she loves the club. She's celebrating already. Getting everyone together on the bench. So Ellie Roebuck looks like she's going to cry. But again, a humbling experience for Barca as well, because this isn't a position they're used to being in. Of course, they came back against Wolfsburg in that memorable final to win 3-2. They won the last 2 in a row. It's been 7 minutes. Is the ref going to blow?
It would be very Barca. This is where they need their equivalent of Millie Bright. Paredes, maybe. Just lump it into the box. There you go. They've only gone and done it.
Wait. It hasn't gone. And there it is. The final whistle has blown, and Arsenal have won the Champions League final. Oh, fantastic. What a match. And we need the reactions of everyone, especially from Leah and Lotta.
No, because Leah's crying.
Oh, she actually?
Yeah. I would imagine she would.
There's it on the floor. It's like the Euros all over again, isn't it? That moment when it finally happens.
And there's not Katie and Caitlin. My bad. Mistaken identity.
They all look the same.
Oopsies.
I mean, it's horrible when it zooms in on like the players that are like inconsolable.
It would be if they weren't Barca players. But
I just feel so sorry for them. Like, focus on the celebrations. Like, focus on that incredible performance. Because yes, 1-0. No one was expecting for it to be a single goal, but what a game to win that Champions League 18 years after they last won it.
That's quite tragic.
And just right. Yeah, everyone, get your comments in the chat. I can see so many people watching. Share with us what you think. Did you expect it? Did you not? Player of the match, get them all in the chat. Obviously, we're going to be discussing it all, but what a game. I'm so happy we did this live. This is incredible. And the trophy being engraved as well. And you just, what a moment. A single goal in it. I need to check on a few people, see if they're still breathing.
Katie going to see the Barca players. That's nice.
Yeah, make sure they're all right. Lena's happy. Everyone's happy. I mean, to have your final moments in a club shirt, being a final like that, and such a close final as well. And I think that's what made it so special. The fact that actually it wasn't a 10-0 demolition by one team. It was so close right to the end, and literally anyone could have taken it. I'll just put there. Graham saying, brilliant from Arsenal, tactically spot on. Every player ran through walls today and totally deserved it. Yes, absolutely. We've also got Arsenal did what Chelsea couldn't do. Oh, throwing some shade at Chelsea there. Someone get Rosie's reaction. You should see our group chat, Graham. You should see the group chat. Whatever. But yeah, just even everyone, like the traveling players is still so involved. Zinsberger just hugging the life out of Kim Little, giving her, and just Paul, what's this going to mean? We talked about it briefly earlier, but for players like Kim Little, what's this going to mean to her, Paul?
Well, it's just lovely, isn't it? Like I have been one of Arsenal's biggest critics. I mean, said bitterest critics, which some people would argue. But
that's it. Yeah,
it is lovely. It is genuinely lovely to see Arsenal win.
Yeah.
Partly because it's not Barcelona, but also because, you've got the situations like Kim Little, who's been such a great servant to Arsenal. You've got the Leah Williamson story, of course, which you may have heard a little bit about because I'm sure somebody mentioned it in the build-up about how she wanted to win this as an Arsenal fan. Manny Zinsberger is a Champions League winner, which is she can always throw back whenever people have a go at a goalkeeping ability.
And again, I'll say it for like the fifth time. She loves this club so much. Like, she was the first one celebrating. She's in the middle of that celebration right now. And just what a reward for all of the performances this season. Like, what a reward indeed.
And as we've talked about loads, Chloe Kelly going from absolute miserableness a few months ago and feeling unwanted, and now she's a Champions League winner. Yeah.
To a team where she's, like you said, she's got a spark back. She's enjoying her football. She's getting yellow cards against Barcelona. Like, just what a difference a team can make, and having a manager that believes in you, and having these opportunities. It just shows you what you can do. And I love how excited Renee Sleggers is. Party like one of them.
She's just earned an extra note on her contract, so she's happy, I would imagine.
Who Renee has?
She has. Anyway, I
mean, she deserves it.
I have prepared a celebratory beverage as well. These are Barca Internet fan tears.
Sorry, in the celebrations, Caitlin just fully shoved Katie out of the way, and it was really quite funny. She was like, "Go!"
And did the headband stand up with the yellow headband, or was the yellow headband she scored the most in but not won the most games in, Mariana?
Yeah, yellow was scoring, wasn't it?
That was a stat and a half.
Yellow was scoring, but blue was win.
So
Katie's got an Irish flag.
Oh, she has.
Someone's given her a flag.
Probably Grace Maloney and Jessie Tilton.
She just keeps them on her person.
She said she wanted to do that. She said she wanted to walk around with the Irish flag like Emma Byrne did in 2007. So she now gets to do that.
2007. And you just think how far women's football's come from the Champions League final being at Boreham Wood in 2007 to, it's a sold out, isn't it? There's nearly 40,000 people there.
Caitlin's got an Australian flag. to watch this happen. Chris just saying that, from the qualifying rounds to winning the Champions League, fantastic from Arsenal, absolutely. They've shown what a team needs to do.
There can't be many teams that have gone all the way through a competition, like from first qualifying round in July to the following May winning the Champions League.
Well, that's the thing, because they came behind from, came behind against Lyon, they came from behind against, who else was it? But Leanne Sanderson's getting really emotional on comms, and you just think, this is what it means to all of these generations of people. And there was a lovely clip of Lotte
Wubben-Moy just kind of standing there grinning, just looking around with a huge smile on her face.
But even though Jodie Taylor's there, and just all of because Chloe, you were saying earlier as well, weren't you? Did you put it in the chat? All of the big wigs are there from Arsenal.
Yeah, their board of directors, they're basically everyone in charge is at the game. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll have to find it back in the chat. But but they've got a lot of support from the board. The
Krenkers, representatives of the Krenker family are over there, definitely, who've flown in from America especially.
Yeah, now that is commitment to your team.
When Jim Radcliffe couldn't be asked to go halfway across London.
Yeah.
They're just interviewing Alessia Russo, but she's in tears and she can't really answer. I
was going to say they've just replayed the Blackstenius goal, and it's Katakoy's face as she goes, "Oh no." And just watches it roll past her.
It's Katakoy's face if she's so confident that they're offside and doesn't even make an effort to save it, and then realises as it goes past her. And this is a fine example of, if you're a goalie, you actually do your job irrespective of whether or not you think someone's offside, and then rather than standing appealing for offside and hoping that it'll be off.
Yeah, you go for it regardless. But yeah, I'm getting so many different messages now, so pleased for Kim Little. So happy for all these players.
They've got Katie on the interviews.
On the zone, they have ridiculously excited scouts. Because Tony Duggan is currently...
I love her.
Talking very, very loudly and happily. And looking incredibly glamorous, by the way. As well. And now they are interviewing Kim Little on the zone as well.
We've got Katie McCabe on TNT. And she has just sworn and they've had to apologise. Classic Katie McCabe.
Which word did she drop?
What a gal.
Which word did she drop?
She said fuck.
Oh, she said fucking. Did the full
Fucking.
Irish. And now,
Sorry. Oh.
now
Georgie's getting her bike serviced, so that's who just popped to the door. I do apologise.
Leslie Russo has stopped crying, and now I think the Arsenal players are taking it in turns to cry genuinely. Like
because it's like a wave of emotion coming through.
There's a wave of emotions passing through.
Yeah, and just it means so much, so much.
I also enjoy the fact in this particular game, Barca. You know Disney films like Mighty Ducks. Barca players just look like movie villains. They do. Whereas Arsenal might, in the right context, look like movie villains, but when they're up against Barcelona, they look like the cheerful local team of underdogs. I
mean, Katie's trying not to cry, which is weird for her because she doesn't. Like that is something
It's all right. She's just going to go and 2-foot a Barca player out of principle, and then she'll kind of.
That's right. We do have a surprise baby for a couple of minutes.
A surprise.
Surprise baby. Yeah, no, the person coming to service the bike wasn't meant to be here till past. So we thought we had time. Alas, no. So.
Katie McCabe is now on the zone, so let's see if she swears for the second time in 20 minutes.
The Island flag rounder, hugging Leanne Sanderson.
I mean, she's just kissed Farah because I'm a little bit behind.
There she's going. I can't lip read, but Paul, if you've got the sound up, I'm sure you can.
I've just had the sound on for Katie because I'm like, sorry. Love her.
I would also like to say, in my unofficial role as fashion correspondent, Leanne Sanderson is slaying.
Well, I was saying this earlier. I don't know how she's doing it in that suit because that's got to be so hot.
That is.
She is
giving full-on mafia boss confidence vibes.
Someone's giving Caitlin an
she
Australian
does. She looks really
as
swell.
well.
That's why we love it. So good. I was saying to George as well, I love that everyone's like really dressed up for the final. Like they know it's an occasion. It's not just any other game. It's got something to it. Apparently Leah swore on TNT. Did she?
Well, that's her.
Yeah, they just got Leah on TNT now.
And did she apologize?
Let me listen.
I was going to say, Graham, tell us what happened.
That'll be her cancelled on Twitter now. Because, our English Rose Leah is not allowed to swear.
She said, I don't fucking know. Oh, I'm about to cry. Oh, Leah Catherine.
Yeah. Don't ask me any questions.
And now she's on the zone, so we'll see if she makes the same mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she's about to cry. They all look like they're about to cry. Like, just, oh, bless them.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Like that, all of that emotion coming through.
The interview we're all waiting for, though, is Kim. Like,
oh, yes.
We want to hear from Kim.
We've already had Kim Little on the zone.
Oh, I've not had her on TNT.
Oh, was that while I was at the door? Yes. So that's Leah Williamson.
Yeah, she was there.
I'd love them to go up to Mappy Leon and go, so Mappy, bad year?
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay, if you're Alexia's fuming.
Because she knows the Ballon d'Or's just gone out the window.
Well, yeah.
Herman Bonmati know next year's Ballon d'Or's just gone out the window. Because, they didn't win the Champions League.
Well, nominations will be interesting as well, won't they? To see what happens. I love when they all cover their mouths. Where they're like, Quick, no one pick up what we're saying. Yeah, I can't wait. Right. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back.
I also, because I'm occasionally bad at things, who was standing next to Kai Cooney Cross in the kind of line? Was that Katie Reed? Because,
Ginger.
yeah.
Yeah.
She looks about 12. like genuinely.
I think she's 17.
I mean, 17 years old and you're standing on the pitch as part of a Champions League winning team.
No, it's crazy.
Having played in the Champions League, even if only briefly.
Or just even being in the presence of winning the Champions League, like she'll still get to hold the trophy.
Well, she was part of the matchday squad, wasn't she? So yeah, like
Yeah.
you say, she can claim, that it will be documented in the match program and everything that she was there part of the matchday squad. So even if people turn around and go, oh well, you didn't play, did you? No, but I was part of the squad, and there are far more experienced players than me who were in part of the squad who didn't play in that Champions League final, and I yet can legit claim they're winners. And now we have a guard of honour for the officials.
Hey, I quite like that ref though. Did a good job. All those yellow cards.
I wonder what barbed comments will be made from Barca towards her, though, because they make a bit of a habit of that, don't they?
I was going to say, I wonder what they'll blame this time. Will it be an offside that was missed? Will it be a penalty that was missed? But actually, I don't think they can actually argue with anything. I don't know if...
Oh, they'll find a way. They can't, but they'll find a way.
No, and because normally there's a bit of controversy, isn't there? But I genuinely can't think of anything for this match. Yeah,
I'd like to apologise, by the way, for my incredibly publicity-hungry cat. Who's just... for people who've not seen Nancy before, she is as much a part of the podcast as everyone else.
She is.
And she enjoys being in it.
Official mascot of the pod. He says.
Get up here, you dozy furball. Come on. Say hello to the people.
Hi, Nancy.
There we go.
Hello.
There we go. We have an emergency baby in Toby. We have an emergency cat in Nancy as well.
And I've actually got nothing to bring to the table. I can bring you
I've got a baby and a dog.
Yeah.
An axolotl.
I have an axolotl. Toby, I've got an axolotl.
Toby. Look at the axolotl. Oh.
Hello.
We'll see if we can get all of them on. Hold on. Got Toby on. There we go. Official mascots. Nancy really does not. As you probably saw then, she was like, no, not having that.
Oh, I've got this that Ella made. How cool is that?
That's genuinely unsettling.
So what is it, Chloe? It's a what?
It's Captain from Ghosts that my sister made.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm with you.
I have nothing to bring to the table, but I don't have a baby or a cat to bring.
We're basically filling time because Barca are getting their medals at the moment, and they're all looking fairly unimpressed by it.
Genuinely though, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's ridiculous, but you think, oh, I'm going to play for Barcelona. Champions League is a thing, and Alexia's getting words of wisdom from the head of Barcelona.
He's really
going for it, yeah.
Who was planned?
There's a casual punch on the shoulder of Vitanov on the way by as well.
Who do we think's planned the Arsenal after party, and how long are they going to be out for, and what are they going to be doing?
I think Renee's going to be leading them, and we're not going to hear from them for about a month.
Yeah. They're going to we're going out again lit in Lisbon. We're going to over clubs, over bars. Gang, we got this.
Do you know what the good news is, by the way? If you need to book an open top bus in Barcelona, one just became available at short notice. So,
hey, if this was Arsenal, we'd still be saying, you know what, you got to a final, and to actually get to a final is incredible. But the fact that Arsenal have won it is incredible. If the dog could not have the zoomies while I've got a laptop.
I love how Renee doesn't even look like she's the manager, though. She just looks like she's a player. Like she's wearing her top and her shorts, and
But I saw someone say earlier that she wasn't like breaking with tradition, like she wasn't jinxing it. And that's kind of her signature, isn't it? But yeah, she just blends in so well with the players. It's incredible.
I mean, I love her and I think she's great. And I love that she's, she's stuck to her and she's done what, she wants to do. And she's not fallen to I'm not going to, I don't know how to say it, but she's not fallen in.
It's too much emotion.
It's too much. Yeah, too much. That she's not fallen into the trap of having the pressure of wearing like a suit or something smarter when she doesn't want to. And she's just wearing a shirt and shorts. And I'm like, do you know what? You go.
It's like, yeah. That. Yeah, because there's a time, wasn't there, when all the teams, all the staff, everything wore specially designed and sponsored suits for the occasion. I love that Kim's last and Aitana's shaking her hand, been like, yeah, you deserve this. This is incredible.
No, because Kim lifting the trophy, I may sob. Oh, now she's joking with. Oh, I just love Kim Little, man.
They're just, as a team, they are so likable. Oh, hello, Storm. I don't trust you.
Oh, it's not fair. You brought a baby and a dog. Like, what?
I have a dog with a zoomies who's very unpredictable right now.
I do enjoy, by the way, Freya, going back to your other team winning.
Yes, my many teams. Yes.
Have you seen Sunderland's official announcement of the result of the playoff?
No, I haven't. Shall I look?
Which is, I kid you not, we've fucking done it.
Oh, she's got the trophy.
Yes, that's what it should be.
And there we are.
Kim with a trophy. This is exactly what we need. Kim and Leah together. Yes, there we go. There it is. The confetti coming down, the perfect end to this Arsenal Champions League campaign. Just everyone getting involved, the staff, all the team, just everything they've done to.
When you think of where Arsenal were in November,
yeah,
and now in May, they're lifting the Champions League title, and Manu Zinsberger didn't drop it, which is always good.
I just love that Leah's just stood there like, yeah, we've done it. We've absolutely done it.
Moment of silence for Chloe to fully enjoy Katie McCabe lifting the trophy.
Oh, I love it.
I'm so happy for them. Like, as a neutral, this game was fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
Because just what a journey they've had. It definitely hasn't been easy. And just the fact that they've all come together to do it is incredible.
As a massively long-time critic of Arsenal, to the point where people claimed I had an agenda against them, I am loving seeing this.
Yeah, this is insane. And like Graham says, Arsenal and Chloe Kelly have had quite the 2025. But imagine being an Arsenal fan in that crowd. Like, that must be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Being there for that moment.
Look at Renee. She's literally just she's absolutely living.
She's like, I'm taking my gaffer hat off now. Thank you very much. I am now a player.
She's getting
it's a pina colada, girls. First round at the bar. Let's go.
Yeah. He is Ryan.
She's going to enjoy those celebrations tonight, is our Renee. She's going to.
Did Ryan get here in time to hear me actually praise Arsenal?
I don't know. Ryan, did you hear it? Did you hear Paul's praise? It exists. We'll clip it up so it exists. I love it. But it's, again, as Chris Wright says, now on to the Euros. 6 weeks. That's it. It's 6 weeks away. But what a confidence boost.
There is the occasional awkward bit, I suppose, in this when they have the shots of like players who didn't play and haven't played loads, like that one for Cadena just then with the Spanish flag giving it stacks. It's like, sorry, who are you? It's all one of those awkward things where it's kind of like, sorry, who are you again? Like she's
No,
not.
that is lovely. I won't accept that one. Yeah, no, but that's when you want to see that camaraderie, don't you? You want to see that team spirit. You want to see everyone just loving it for that moment. And people are saying, there's an agenda against Rosa Kafaji, and she's there. She's with the team. She's with the squad. She's got an injury, hasn't she? Is it her ankle? I saw. But at the end of the day, you as a manager, a good manager, should be choosing the players who are going to get you that win, who are going to, be the best for the team and maybe not make popular decisions sometimes, but she's gone and won the bloody Champions League. Like, I think if anyone deserves the right to have that power, then it's Renee Sliggers, isn't it? Yeah, right. Only team in England to win the Champions League twice. So proud of the girls. Yeah. Graham saying, time to casually knock down the Barca shirt for her. I will indeed. Because there was only one winner this afternoon. Right. That was incredible. Paul, I know, obviously we only got you from the second half, but you said you were watching. Was there a moment that really stood out for you this afternoon from the match?
I think ironically the disallowed goal.
Yeah.
And the reason it stood out is because that was probably the moment where everybody suddenly went, hold on a minute. This really isn't going well. And just seeing Irene Paredes' initial reaction and her absolute relief when it was disallowed, it's like, hold on, Barca were scared. Like, genuinely, that's rattled them. It's like, for anyone who's seen the Rocky movies, it's like the moment where Ivan Drago gets cut. You're just like, hello, here we go.
Yeah, they are mortal after all. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, again, if that goal had gone in, how much would that have actually changed that mentality? But I think because the fact it was disallowed, they kind of went, okay, we can get the ball in the back of the net. We've seen it done. So let's keep going and let's keep on with it. Chloe, was there a moment for you that stood out? Good or bad? Or emotional? Any of the above?
No, I really liked Caitlin Ford's block. That.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it had to be a Caitlin Ford moment, but yeah, no, it was so
mean.
It was, wasn't it? It was so vital.
No, it was just the way she did it with her foot, and then she fully celebrated like she'd already won. I think she celebrated more in that moment than she did when they won. But it was just an incredible block. Like, it was just.
It was
so
the
good.
timing, but it was the reaction, wasn't it? It was the reaction of it. That really did it. I'm just taking a picture of the live viewers right now because it's insane. Thank you to everyone who has joined us this afternoon. Like, we know there's so much other football going on. And thank you for kind of spending it with us and watching it with us. Because as we said earlier, if you have friends in different parts of the world, different parts of the country, and you might not be able to get to these watch parties, you might not be able to get to the stadium live. But by doing these watch-alongs, we're bringing everyone together in the community. So we can all discuss our thoughts. And, we've seen what the chat's done today and how incredible and crucial that is.
You might get this audio, but I've got to watch this because someone's posted Ian Wright's reaction.
Oh, incredible. Okay.
To Stina Blackstenius' goal. So if you get a kind of distorted audio coming back through, it's the sound only. So I'm going to play that now and watch it for the first time.
Yeah, go on then. I was going to say, I think they're all singing North London Forever now with the team. even that is an incredible moment, isn't it? In Lisbon, in the away end.
Can I, I just love, if you can't find the in-right clip, it's on the Daily AFC Twitter account. But I don't know if you heard the sound then, but it's amazing because firstly the sheer joy on his face. We know he's a huge supporter of women's football, but just turning and screaming into the camera, I told you, get Stina on. It was lovely.
I was going to say, Renee's just on DAZN now.
Kelly Smith's on TNT.
So happy for everyone.
She just looks. She's very down to earth.
Yes, so humble. So yeah, couldn't think of a better manager for them.
Right, so tomorrow then, live watch along, League One playoff final, Charlton.
Yes, doing it for Graham.
We'll do that. We'll do that for the lower league podcast. we couldn't do today because Ant's probably still running around Wembley. How many laps do you reckon Ant has done of Wembley at this point?
Oh, I have no idea, but I think he's still going.
And how are you in yourself, Freya? Like, how are you casually having to hold this together while your team finally returned to the Premier League as well?
I was saying to Chloe, because we were focusing on the women's, and then it came through like that last minute winner for the men as well. And you just think, is this the year that it's kind of like coming together? Like everything is coming right. Like Sunderland haven't been in the Prem for, what did I say earlier, 2017?
2017.
Yeah, so the fact that they fought all the way back through various ups and downs. But you know, when I was little and I used to go and watch them, they were in the Prem, and that was kind of where I always thought they should be. And to kind of watch that fall was heartbreaking. So the fact that they fought back and they're finally back in the Prem's is just incredible. And you know, and then to watch another English team make history in the Champions League, and you just think, oh, what a bloody beautiful game football is.
What a lovely day it's been.
It's been a bloody lovely day. It really, really has.
And now we actually want Charlton to go up. I will actually watch the League One playoff final as someone who has had to suffer his team going through a playoff final and winning one and losing one. Yeah. And losing a playoff semi-final to a last-minute goal. You know, that we don't mention that one. But it would be a bloody lovely weekend for Team Chaos if Sunderland go up, Arsenal win the Champions League, and then Charlton go up.
Yeah. I mean, what perfection of a weekend. I just love that they've just shown Kelly Smith's reaction there, just like kissing the badge and going for it. And Paul, I don't know if you were here, but just saying to Chloe earlier, like to have like legends of the game there. And even Lena Hurtig there getting a chance to lift the trophy and take loads of pictures and just having that moment before she goes. And like, it's just really all came together really, really, really beautifully.
It is an absolutely gorgeous through ball for Bastenius, by the way.
Yeah.
As someone who loves an assist more than a goal often.
Yeah, that was... And you can guarantee that won't get any credit, but you can guarantee on Wednesday we will be talking all about it. I can't believe how many people we've had join us this afternoon. So thank you so much. If you have liked what you've seen, we're doing more watch-alongs throughout the season. We will be doing it for the Euros. And of course, we'll be keeping you company through the summer and then back for pre-season and the league as well. So we are the Absolute Women's Football Podcast. We'll be back on Wednesday at 8:30, where we'll be doing a full debrief of the show. So if you've got any questions, any comments, you can leave them on social media. And we'll answer them on Wednesday, because we are aware how long we've been going today. But it's been so worth it for Arsenal to win. So last things then. Chloe, if people would like to follow you on the socials, where can people find you, please?
So you can find me at Clobear529 for my general life stuff. And if anyone's interested in what I do for journalism wise, I have an account called Chloe Talk Sports.
Or Chloe Talks Balls. I love that Ryan is still live. His live reaction is still going. Just enjoy it, Ryan, mate. Enjoy this moment. Paul, if people want to see more of you, please, where can they find you?
I'm not going to point at it because I can't see the screens that well, but at Paul W Radio, and occasionally I blow the dust off the Blue Sky account and post there when I remember to as well, but it's usually the Twitter one. And of course on here on Wednesday evenings.
And of course, yes. And of course, follow the pod account across all socials. We are some form of Absolute Football Pod. Grahamson, you can find me at Wembley tomorrow. Yes, Graham. And we're going to keep everything crossed for Charlton to go up. But once again, thank you to everyone for watching, for listening, and for just being a part of this really memorable afternoon. And congratulations once again to Arsenal for winning the Champions League for the second time in their history. So thank you, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. And we'll see you Wednesday at 8:30 for all of the latest women's football news. And we'll see you then. Good night.